I didn't forget about you this time. I was just watching something and I had to let my phone charge a little bit more before I could unplug it. So I don't have to walk around with my external battery. So I was letting my phone charge a little bit while I sat and just watched some YouTube, and then I was in the middle of a video, so I didn't want to stop yet. Alright, here's the tripod. Yeah, I left it in the bathroom when I went to go shower. We're in pajama mode now, so having a pajama party. My hair's still a little wet, but not that bad. It dries pretty quick. It's just a little wet behind my ears. Hi, Court. Hi, Emily. How are you guys? I wanted to get my sauce started, but I didn't do that either because I was too busy sitting. I was tired sitting, but that's fine. It's cooked. It just needs to get cooked in with some onions and stuff. So we're gonna get my pan for my peppers and onions, and a pot for the tomato sauce. Oh, hi Eclection, welcome back. Hey. All right, an onion. Do we have red onions or no? I feel like my red onions for this, but I don't think I have any. Nope, just regular onion. Bummer. Oh well, I'll just do some regular onion then. How are the animals? The animals are good. Oh, did you guys want to see the babies? I think my family's done being crazy. You guys can see the babies. Hold on. Let me go over here. Looney, calm down. Oh, that guy's jumping. Beep, beep. What you guys doing? How you guys doing? So there's our wacky one. She is walking a little better. It's just she needs the elastic to go in a little bit. Quiet. I called her the wacky one, Miss Daffy. Wacky Daffy. Jesus. Hold on. Dropped that. Bulb come loose or did it break? Hold on. I don't think it broke. I think it just came loose. Hold on. The light bulb fell, but it's too hot to. I need to. I need to actually clamp something. It's too hot to touch it, but I need to tighten it. I need to tighten it. Something to hold it with. A cloth here. Loose one. Did I just break this thing? I think it's in moves. Just broke the damn thing. It's not cracked or anything. I can go return it because it's only a day old. Well, I can put the other light in because they need their heat. I have another light, thank God. It's hot. Just knocked the dang thing open. Fell over. Unless that thing can turn it off. No. Completely unplugged. Can I unplug it all the way and then redo it? Thing's not working. Alright, well, I guess we're taking that back to Walmart. I'll show I literally just bought it yesterday. To get a new bulb, because, I don't know, it just fell and just, it's not broken, but it's just not turning on anymore. Another light bulb. I'm not going to put it in until I show you guys them. Yeah, it broke after falling once. I don't think it's the whole thing. I think it's just the bulb. But yeah, that's ridiculous. It's going to go back to Walmart if it doesn't work. I have another heat bulb for them, so I'll put the other heat bulb in and hope that that one works, because they need their heat. Hi! Come here, guys. My mom puts all this extra junk on there, and it's hard for me to let that fall off. Hi. Here, can I take this off so I can see you guys? Hi. Oh, guys, don't bully her. Come on. There you go. So yeah, there's Daffy there. See, she can walk. It's just real wide set now, so she needs the elastic to go in a little better. Luna, quiet. Quiet. Just looking at the baby birds. Come here, guys. The pizza has summoned you. Hi. Do you want to go back in your crate? Do you want to go back in your crate? No. Go. You be quiet. You do that again, you're going in your crate. But yeah, see, she can walk a little better. I just need to find an elastic that'll bring her hips in a little bit more. She's still having a little trouble. But at least her legs aren't going all the way out anymore. Whoop, what are you guys jumping at me? What are you trying to do? You trying to get out? She's trying to escape. That's Lavender. Lavender's trying to escape. Shh. There she goes. See? She's walking. She just got like a penguin walk. It's like a little bit of side to side. She kind of hobbles. But her legs ain't going way out. They're in front of her again, at least. They're just offset. So we got to get a smaller elastic to bring it in a little more. Come on. What you doing, baby? She's just slower than the rest. She kind of does like a little side-to-side penguin walk. I was going to try to show you, but they all go over there when the light's off. I was going to try to show you the little thing we put on her. Hello? Come here. Yeah. Come here. I feel bad that she's so much smaller. Come on. Come on. You guys need fresh water too. Gotta freshen your water up. Come here, guys. Go on that side. Come on. Yeah, go over there. Go on. Go on. There you go. There you go. You're sticking your legs in the wall. There you go. There, she gets around. She gets around. She might be a little disabled, but she's getting around. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, it's when they all start trampling her a little bit. Yeah, I think she's going to end up having to get separated. Come here. Maybe when I go back to Walmart tomorrow, I can get a second heat source. Looks like I got to return that one anyway. Hi. Come here. Just ones, when the other ones run, she gets like in behind them because she ain't fast enough to keep up with them. Hi, come here. Hold on, I need both hands so I can tap this with one hand. Hold on. Quiet. Quiet. I got you. Here we go. Here we go. She's got. Oh. Luna, quiet down. I got you. I got you. Show them what you got going on. Your little hobble bird. See, we did this type. Hold on. You get your feet are all dirty. You gotta clean your feet. Okay, there we go. So she has this to hold her feet in. It's a straw with a rubber band in the middle. So the rubber band goes through the straw and holds her legs in the correct position. I think the rubber band is just a little bit too big. It needs to be a little tighter to pull her legs in a little bit more, because it's like loose. So if this was a little tighter, it would, see how it's kind of loose? If this was tighter, it'll actually pull her legs in more. So I've been on the hunt for a smaller rubber band. I haven't been able to find one, so when I go to Walmart, I guess tomorrow, I guess I'm gonna have to go and look for small rubber bands at Walmart. But it's helping her walk, and at least Looney, quiet. It's helping her walk and at least keeping her legs to the front so they're not going completely backwards. But they're still like wide set, so she's got like a hobble walk. There you go, honey. There you go. Hold on. There you go. But she's just not as fast as the other ones, so they kind of end up, trampling over her right now, which I feel bad. But it's mostly when they're running around. And I think they're only running around really because I'm here. Most of the time they huddle over here by the light. They're only running like crazy because I'm like dipping my hands in and stuff. All right, there's your food. There's your food. Oh. That's just, the bandage is more so that she just doesn't, so the rubber band doesn't rub on her leg. My mom said to leave the bandage so the rubber band wouldn't rub, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but it's gonna have to get taken off because it's getting all dirty. There you go. Oh, sorry. Actually, here, that doesn't even need to go there. It's just extra shit. I'm coming, Looney. This one keeps trying to fly out. Miss Lilac. Hi, you just want to go flying. I want to test out my new wings. But yeah, see, she's got just like a little hobble walk, but it's keeping her legs in front of her at least. Before they were going backwards. They're just still too wide, so she's hobbling. Alright, I'm going to shut your door. Oh, I need your water. That has to get refreshed. Hi! I'm going to get a second food dish, too. That way, there's a second one, so that the little one can get it if she's getting bullied away from the other one. I don't know, but make sure she has access to food. There's always water, because this water bowl's big, and they don't all drink at once, but the food they definitely fight over. Yeah, it's lilac completely. Every time I come over, she tries to fly. She tries to fly out every 2 seconds. There's one food dish. Lunar, quiet down. Here, I'll get my other birdie dish. Silly birds. Quiet. She's a big bird, probably why she wants to fly. This breed sleeps in trees, yeah. Yeah, she's like just got her wings and stuff, so she's like, I want to try out my new wings. I want to try out my new wings. Okay, we are going to come back and make the pizza. I'm just making sure I get stuff for the birdies. Because I wanted that you guys wanted to see them earlier. But yeah, the plastic straw is the one that you sent me, MJ. Yeah, those are my dishes. This is the bigger one that work. That's one of the ones that you sent me, and it seemed like it's working better than the bandage. The bandage was like too loose. Wasn't really holding very well. But yeah, the plastic straw method is the method you sent me. Now the other one's trying to get out. Quiet. Where's the food? Where's the food? Where'd Grammy put the food? And then I need that other light bulb too. Where'd Grammy put the food? Is it in there? Oh, it's in there. Quiet, Looney. Birdie food. Ma, where'd you put the other heat bulb I got? The red one just like randomly stopped working. Well, it fell once, but the bulb didn't break. The heat lamp fell over and the bulb stopped working. Oh no. Yeah, I went to take it back to Walmart. I only had it for a day. They're in the laundry room. Okay, but they need their heat, so I need the other bulb. Good thing I got two. Here, give me the other one to take it back. Yeah. She's crying at the doorway. Don't you go through it. You wait. Mommy's coming back in a sec. I just gotta hook their heat back up. Oh, welcome back, Tara. Toy said, yeah, I sent you a few to see which one was best. Yeah, I like the straw because it's, like, not so invasive. It just kind of sits on the end of her legs. The bandages were, like, big and bulky, kind of. Alright, let's make sure that it's just the, thing that's broken and not the actual thing here. Right. I think one little knock would knock the whole thing out. The bulb didn't break or anything. Well, they're going back in the box. Back in the box you go. And hopefully this one, hopefully it's not this that broke. They need their heat. I don't know which way's on or off when it's just. Oh, it's heating up, I think. I don't know which way this goes though. Oh, it doesn't have like an on or off switch. I don't know which way's on or which side's off. It's heating up, so this thing works. Yeah, this way's on. Now it's heating up. Okay, here you go, guys. This has to like clamp. I keep saying I need to get this to clamp to something so it doesn't fall. I don't know. Yeah, it's just sitting on top of this. And I don't want to put it underneath because then it's too close. You don't want it in the enclosure. It's supposed to sit above the enclosure. Yeah, that'll keep them toasty. So that's one that doesn't have a light, it's just heat. Okay, you get your water, and then yeah, I was gonna get you guys another thing of food. Yeah, so her leg ain't perfect, but it's better than it was. It's not dragging anymore, because it was fully dragging before. Now she can use them, she just walks a bit like a penguin. So we gotta pull them in a little more. Gotta pull those legs in a little bit more once I find a better elastic. But I think she'll do okay. Very worst case scenario is she's a slightly disabled penguin walking chicken. Alright, there's another dish. I'm gonna set up a second dish. You guys aren't fighting. Oh, I realized this side was on. I can get in through this side, like if I slip my hand way under here. Slip my hand under there. Netting's open on that side, kinda. Here you go. Here you go. There's food. Get the other food dish. I kind of did this before. Yeah, Daffy's our little runt. She's a wilting daffodil. We're gonna get her better. And this is what I did before. Is I kind of did this. So this is how chicken things are made. Is they have like a little thing in the middle, so that it goes around. That way, the babies have to go around it a little more. They're not all trying to peck into the middle. They kind of go more on all sides. There, so kind of do that so that it has like a sides that they can go to. Hey guys, go. Like that. There you go. Are you getting some? There she is. There's Daffy getting some. Yeah, pull that other leg forward. There you go. She hobbled on her good leg, trying to pull her wonky leg forward a little bit. Yeah, but they all cuddling. The P is over C. The P is over C. I'm not saying the full name. What? I don't know what you're saying. The P is over C. Oh. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna put that like there-ish. Alright, I'm coming, Looney. Jeez Louise. Alright, that's getting warm. They might be confused there's no light, but... Oh, careful, guys, careful. Oh, why are you putting that thing back on top of us? There you go. Get off your dish. They got food, they got water. Luna, quiet. Cover them up. Keep that heat in. Shh. They're like, where'd our light go? Because they do like the light. They can't see in the dark, so. Oh well. Oh well, you guys can't see in the dark. It's gonna get dark over here in a minute. Alright, here, let's clean this up. This bulb's got to go back to the store. Leave that there to go back tomorrow. Yes, you are right. It shouldn't break after one little jolt. And the bulb didn't even break, so it's not like I smashed it. Well, we're getting little spider plant babies. Okay, we're gonna go make pizza for dinner. Let's go make our pizza. I'm coming, Looney. There's more tomatoes that have been ripening. We've had them in a little bag ripening. Those are my green ones. And then there's more here. Put them in a paper bag to try to ripen them up. I think those are the small ones. We get the big ones and then the small ones are in this bag. There you go. That looks good. All right, Looney. Calm down, baby. Hi. You jealous? You get so jealous. Come on. Come. We're not going over there anymore. Luna, come. Good girl. Come on. Yeah, come on. We're going to go make pizza. We got to go make pizza. Ari, I watch replay. Oh, you got to go to your friend Dalen, the spooky guy. Nice. Okay. We'll see you. I think Pumpkin Chocolate did something. Oh, PC. Oh, I see. Did they do something? I blocked them from here, so I can't see them. Here, let me scroll up. You did that and your lives creeped you out. Here, let me scroll up so I can see. So I missed a lot of stuff while I was watching the birdies. I missed a lot of stuff. Okay, Taranisha said same, never heard of Jane's. Oh yeah, the last one I saw was why she was wearing the bandage. Butterfly says they're growing fast. Yeah, 3 weeks old now. I just gotta wash my hands because I got bird. I picked up the bird. I just showered, but I picked up birdie. And them little birdies are constantly pooping. They didn't poop on me this time, but I'm sure they have like debris on them just from being alive. Oh, yeah, thank you to MJ for the idea for that type of splint, because that one seems to work better than the other one. Like I said, it needs a few adjustments, but she's at least able to walk now, not just drag one leg behind her. Piper says, for real, they grow so fast. Yes, they do. Oh, some lotion on. I just got out of the shower anyway. I don't think I put any on. Yeah, that's why we were cleaning out the goat house, because we might have to go in there for a little bit until our coop is made. Or bought. I don't know what my mom and brother were supposed to discuss it tonight, what they were going to do for it. So I don't know what consensus they came to, if she's making one or buying one. Courtney asked if Piper has seen them full grown. Yeah, they get big full grown. Y'all, I feel like a doopy. Doopy schmoopy. Oh, it's Tara's birthday. Happy birthday, Tara. Last time I saw them, they were smaller. Yeah, it's only been like a week there. Grow crazy fast. Yeah, my sinuses are bad too, and my throat from being in the goat house. When you stir up all this stuff, it makes your throat all itchy. All right, we're gonna get our onion. Start getting our sauce in there. Onion. I usually use my little thing. Where's that? Over here? My little chopper. That way I don't have to chop. I'm tired. I don't want to chop veggies. I don't want to chop veggies. You chop my veggies for me. I'm gonna tell this guy's gonna chop my veggies for me. I'm tired. My arms are tired. I don't want to chop. I don't want to chop. You can chop. Okay. There we go. Your sinuses are bad too? Yeah. Adventures with Toys, yeah, sent me a few to see which one worked best. Girl, every time I lie down, I get so much pressure. Ooh, that's annoying. You skipped ghosted tonight. Where are you? You're in my walls. Ew. She did that in my lives. It creeped you out. Emily in the walls. Ah, yeah, Emily, get out of my walls. Yeah, Looney wants to know where the pizza is. Over where? Oh, did they do something? Over coffee. Yeah, Courtney went to go watch Dalen. Who's Coffee G? Still here just listening, but going to bed soon. Okay. I know Pumpkin always goes to bed early. Okay. Knife. I got my mushrooms for the pizza. We're gonna get my sauce going so that it's going. Get that cooking. It's warm. I wanted to do this earlier, but I was sitting and I didn't want to get up. I took a longer shower than I expected, and then I was sitting and my feet hurted, so I didn't get up to start the sauce like I was going to. But whatever, it just gives us longer on live stream, I guess. It's like a cup with onion peels. I don't need a full onion, just a half one will probably work. Okay. It's white onion. I don't like white onion as much in pizza. It's just going to be for the sauce. But when I make my toppings, usually I put red onion as a topping. It's like sweet almost. But I don't have my red onions, and the yellow onions aren't as sweet tasting, like as a topping. I'm just gonna put it in the sauce. Oh, onions getting in my eye. And some of my eye drops dry. Okay, saucepan on. Olive oil in the saucepan over there. Saucepan's over here. We're gonna throw some olive oil. And then we're gonna sizzle these onions. Sizzle, 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 caramelize the onions. Maybe a tiny bit more. There. I'll just use a little bit as the topping. Okay, and now we're gonna do our toppings while that gets sizzling. Who made pumpkin chocolate Ahmad? She got long hair. Pumpkin who's coffee? Someone named Coffee Girl made pumpkin chocolate Ahmad. Do they not realize she's just a fake account? She's not even a real person. I mean, she's obviously a real person controlling the account, but... Oh, where is my drink? Is it over there? What is my drinky drink? What is over there? Lucky, you just ate like 10 minutes ago. I still left my drink. I think I left it under the couch. Stuck it down here so the cats wouldn't knock it over. If I leave my drink on the table, the cats come over and knock it. So sometimes I slide it under the couch so they won't see it. Naughty kitties. Lucky. Look at this boy. You in the way. He sees food. He says, I'll stand here right next to the food. I want the food. So I'm going to stand here right next to it. I just want to be where the food is. I want to be where the food is. I want to eat all that yummy cheese. Bloop. Lucky, is that your song? Wish I could be part of that food. The baby. I wish I could be part of that food. Yummy, yummy pizza. Yummy, yummy pizza. Pumpkin, I got your boyfriend. He's mine now. I got little boyfriend Lucky. Little boyfriend Lucky. With his cute little bunny paws. And those cute little feet. Look at those beans. Look at them beans. Little beans, little beans. I love your beans, Lucky. I love your beans. I love your beans. Alright. Onions are sizzling. Lucky. Hi. Alright, we're going to get our onion in this pan, a tiny bit of onion in the second pan, to sizzle with my mushrooms and pepper for my topping. Get out of there. Hi, Lucky. Lucky Luckers. Lucky Luckers. Little Lucky Luckerson. Little Lucky Luckerson. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at that face. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. Wish I had your fat food. Boop. Mushrooms. Going to wash our mushrooms. Like half. 7, 8. That's fine. I think that's a good amount of mushrooms. Oh. Get all the dirties off my mushrooms. Get all the dirties off my mushrooms. Man, I am so tired from doing them goaties. And I'm so hungry. Did not, like I said, I fell asleep. I was supposed to do my live stream making this pizza last night. And I fell asleep without dinner. So I woke up in the middle of the night and had like a biscuit. And then that's it. And I don't really eat during the day much. So I don't think I really ate anything today. I'm kind of bad with like eating during the day. I need to get better at taking care of myself in that way. So I get to like nighttime and I'm like starving. And then I eat a ton at night. Oh, those are burning. That's what happens when I try to do too much at once. The onions are burning. At least some of them. Some of them are burning. Let's take the ones that are burnt out of there. Hold on. Like some of those burnt on the side. Some of them are okay, some of them are not. And I'm going to add some of these onions to put in the sauce too. Some of those burnt. Okay. Whoopsies! Yeah, those onions got a little overcooked while I was doing the mushrooms, but just had to steal some of them out of there. Hey, hotcakes, how you doing? Welcome back. Hotcakes, Miss Tyler. All right, there we go. Yeah, some got overdone. We took out the ones that were really burned. Some sauce. Very thick puree. A little water in it because it got real thick when I pureed it. Water to rinse out this thing anyway, so. Here we go. Here we go. Now we need some, so this is the pizza live. Yes, this is a pizza live. We are making pizza. We're making our saucy first. Okay, let me turn this back on. I turned it off when the onions were burning. Pizza. Yum. Yummy sauce. Yummy sauce. That's just pureed tomato right now. That tastes good. Yum. Here, rinse that so I can cook with it again. Hi, Andrew Clark. Andrew Clark says, what's on the menu, gorgeous? We are having a pizza. So we're making our homemade tomato sauce. This is literally tomatoes from our garden that we pureed up. We cooked a bunch of tomatoes from my garden down, and we did that a couple days ago. Cooked the tomatoes down and pureed them. And so now this is the cooked, pureed tomatoes that we're making into a sauce. So I need some herbies. Where were the herbs? Here's this type of basil. This basil. This is cinnamon basil, but it's fine. It doesn't taste like cinnamon. It's just a little sweeter. There's some cinnamon basil. And I need a little bit of oregano if I can find some. Oh, yeah, poor butterfly. It's okay, butterfly. You can vent. You can vent. I just don't want like personal like drama between two people, but you can vent about just things that are happening. How was the day? It was good. I was live all day mostly. I was doing my live stream earlier with the goats. We cleaned out the goats' coop or their barn or whatever. So it's been a long day. I'm exhausted, but I'm going to try to have some dinner. But yeah, we were live most of the day, hanging out with the animals and cleaning their barn. How about you and everybody else? Hope everyone else's day is going well. I know most of you have been here all day too, at least on and off with me. Thank you. Yeah, Butterfly, I'm sorry people being so horrible to you. I get trolls that come in mine too, but they mostly go after other people. They come in mine to go after my friends. Which still upsets me because I don't like seeing people going after my friends, obviously. Alright, there's some basil. Basil. Just chopping that up. And I had one piece of oregano over here, but then I have to go get some off the little plant if we have any. Let's see, didn't I had a little piece. Where did I put it? Is it in here? Yes, it is. Is that it? A tiny little, no, that's basil. It's basil too. I thought there was an oregano piece. Like a chunk of basil. Where did the oregano one go? had a little chunk. It was like a little chunk just like this that was sitting around. It was oregano, not basil. So that one's basil. Put it in one of these little things. Dirt. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh well. Alright, I'll have to go get, yeah, we'll crumble that up in there too. Hi, Lucky. There's Lucky. I don't know who Coffee Girl is, so it doesn't make it doesn't matter to me that she made someone a mod. Like, it's like someone that I don't know. But is she one of you guys' friends? Yeah, Pumpkin Chocolate's a troll. They're like a fake account. They just made a fake account to come and bother everybody, and they were trying to dox Butterfly's address. Okay, here, hold on, Looney. I'm just going to look at the oregano plant and see if there's any on there. We brought the plants in. See if there's a little bit. Take a little tiny bit here. I don't want to take too much off the plant because it's just re-rooted. We just brought it inside, but I can take a tiny bit. Dropped a piece. Shh. Be nice. I don't want to drop the piece that I dropped. Lucky, don't knock my stuff over. Used to take a little sprig of rosemary too, I guess. I don't usually put rosemary in sauce, but it's right here begging to be picked. Just pick a little bit. Hi, Lucky. Lucky smelling the plants. Hi. Looney, I'm coming back. I'm just getting the plants. I'm getting herbies. I'm getting myself some herbies. Chill. I'm coming. Hi, Lucky. Don't touch my plants. Whoa! Can't handle when I'm over here, huh? You just can't handle yourself. You feel bad for the girl that seems like she just wants to make friends like all of us. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi, Andrea. I remember you. It's Daisy's stepdaughter, so she wanted me to hop on and let you know that she can't come because of family things. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope she's okay. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to know her because Pumpkin Chocolate blocked you. Oh, I mean, she's super disabled, though. Isn't she? So she may not understand that stuff. Hi to the PC girl. Oh, that's a bummer. They probably don't realize that that Pumpkin Chocolate's going to end up deleting all of their subscribers because that's what they are, is a troll. It's like you got to almost warn her about people like that. Like, it's not even bad just for you. It's like if she's a super disabled girl, not realizing that this person is probably going to go on. If you make them a mod, they're going to go and like ruin your channel. Let's see. You're too far for me to get some pizza. Yeah. No sharing. No sharing today. Andrew's day was hot and busy, but productive. Yeah, I was busy too today outside, so. Kenzie, you found your backpack from 20 years ago? I don't think I still have mine. I had my high school, I didn't wear a backpack, I wore like a messenger bag. I found my high school messenger bag, but I think my mom got rid of it, which I'm kind of bummed. It was still in good shape. It was cute. Oh yeah, the other person that Pumpkin modded, saying if she's super disabled. But yeah, we hope Daisy's okay. And Andrea says she can't stay. She's got to go help your stepbrother, watch your stepsister. Okay, well, have a good night. And hope your daughter is okay when everything works out, whatever family stuff you got going on. Andrew says, so where's everyone from? I'm from New Hampshire. How about you? Kenzie says I'm getting my phone fixed tomorrow. I can't really see. Was it a cat or a dog? Oh, that was the cat. That is Lucky over by the plants. It was dark over there. That was Lucky the kitten. Little Lucky. And then the dog is over there. She was the one howling. Lookers. But yeah, it was dark over there near the plants. Alright, we got my oregano. So we're going to chop up my oregano. Chop up the oregano. You're from the Caribbean, Barbados. Ooh, that sounds nice. I could use some Barbados. I like the fall, but in a couple months in the winter, ooh, I'm going to be needing some Barbados. Send me the sun. It wasn't bad here today, but it's overcast and it's starting to rain out now. It's overcast and starting to rain, but it's not too bad out. During the day it was warmish today. It wasn't cold, at least. I felt comfortable in my sweatshirt. Maybe it would have been cold if I didn't have my sweatshirt on, but it's comfortable sweater weather. There we go. Come, you would love it here for winter. Yeah, I don't have really money to travel, but I would love to go places in the winter. I can't really afford to travel. Jordan says, where's Jamie? I ain't seen her in a while. She was here earlier. Not on this stream, but on my last stream. Ooh, tried again, got blocked on both accounts, so I guess I'm not welcome on the coffee channel. Oh well, she seems sweet. Kenzie said, Looney and Lucky, so cute. Yep. Jordan, Pickles is about to go live. Well, good luck on your live. Have fun. I can't go because I'm making dinner over here on mine. I hope you have a nice live. Kenzie Kangaroo says it's been rainy and cold for like 2 months. It's been on and off here. We got a lot of rain like a week and a half ago. And then it was pretty good this week. And now we're getting rain again. Oh, sorry, I got an itch on my nose. Let me turn around so I can scratch my nose. Yeah. Sometimes I should Google Barbados and see what your country has to offer. Yeah, it sounds nice. I've heard of Barbados. Isn't that like near Jamaica? Is that near Jamaica? I think my mom's been in that area once. My mom used to travel when she was young. Golden Beaches. This sounds beautiful. We'll go look it up when we get the pizza in the oven. We'll go look at Barbados. No, far from Jamaica. Okay, then I'm thinking of something else. MJ, my geography is obviously very bad. But I also get like names mixed up, so I'm like thinking I know it of something, and then I get the name mixed up with something else. So it's like my geography itself ain't too bad, but then I get things mixed up with other things, which makes it worse than it should be. Okay. All right, I think that's good. We have a small country with beautiful, friendly people. That sounds lovely. Okay. We're going to get my thing for my peppers on. I'm going to do some peppers and mushroom for the topping. Butterfly, sorry, MJ's gonna get me with some Tylenol and dinner too. Yeah, you could eat something sometimes when you're hungry, or sorry, when you have a headache, sometimes low blood sugar, you gotta eat something. There's Mr. Lucky again. Hi, Lucky. saucy over here. Yeah, I could probably use some Tylenol too. Could use something for pain because it's still hurting. My foot's hurting bad. I have to put my brace on. I just got my brace on. Well, sorry, I have my brace on now, and I usually don't put it on after hours. After I come in, I usually take it off because my foot feels like swollen, that it wants to let loose and let all the stuff out of it, because I already had the brace on earlier. I took it off when I showered and I had to put it back on because I couldn't stand in the kitchen without it. And I don't usually have to put my brace back on. But my foot's hurting a lot. I couldn't stand over here without it. I was like lopsided. And then if I stand lopsided, it throws my hip off. So I was like, I better just wear the brace, even though it's not comfortable after my foot swells already. After my foot swells, it's like not comfortable to put it back on after I take it off. There's our mushrooms. Here, one extra one. I don't need that much, I don't think. Although they do kind of shrink down, I guess. I don't know. We'll just cook it. I don't want to put it back because it's going to be like, that one's already wet and these ones aren't. I'm hungry. Okay. These go here. And just go give these little pieces of stuff to the birds. Little stuff. A little more oil in there, I guess. Those need to sizzle a little more. And little pieces for the birdies. Okay, you know what? Give them a whole pepper. There's one of the ones. Here. Well, I'll have some. Here's for the birds. Here's for the birds. They like peppers. You guys want a pepper? You guys want a pepper? Hi. Hello. Here, let me change this. That's a dirty water bowl. Oh, almost dropped you. Alright. Here we go. Peppers. Actually, I'm just going to have to sit in there because it's too small. There you go. Birdie birds. Birdie birds. I'm making you hungry, burb. BRB. Kenzie said I was going to watch Jordan Pickles live for a sec, but he isn't live yet. So I came back. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, Kenzie. Oh, sorry, here we go. Tilt that a little bit. Hi, there's the birdies. You guys gonna get your... There you go, get your pepper. Get your pepper. Andrew says, it's rude to ask a young lady her age, but may I ask how old you are? I am 38. 38. Is Courtney still here? She was here, but she might have gone, she was going to watch, Dalen, I think, her spooky guy. She was going to go and watch one of the spooky channels. You're the birdie I like. Which one? This is Halo. Let me make sure my stuff doesn't burn, but this one's Halo. Andrew says, okay, nice, I'll be 38 next Tuesday. Oh, well, happy early birthday. The last couple years of the 30s here. Yeah, this one's Halo. This one's Blue. Blue Moon. Hi. Did you give me nibbles? Did you give me nibbles? Yeah. Frightful. She's going to be, it's her birthday this month too. She's going to be 4. Frightful's going to be 4 at the end of November. I can't remember exactly what day. I have to go look back, but it was like the between the 26th or the 23rd and like the 26th. I think it's the 26th, but I'm not sure exactly. So yeah, that's Miss Frightful. She's the only girl up there in the coconut. And then that's Twilight. Is that who is your favorite? He's my favorite because he's my little boy. Because he's the one I raised from a day old. We grew to love each other. And he hops right into my hand. Hi. Hi. Yeah, baby. Hi. Yeah. Did you give me nibbles? Did you give me nibbles? Here you go. Come. Hi. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Here you go. You want to ride? Whee! Here you go. Beep, beep, beep. I know what you're waiting for, Halo. I gotta get over and check my food, but here, you get this. Take it quick, so I can go check my food. Here, you want one too? Take one too. There you go. Alright, gotta go see the food. You'll be back in a bit? Okay. Oh. We're about to get our mozzarella cheese out. We just like kind of pan sear this stuff so it shrinks up a little bit, and so the peppers aren't too hard when I go to eat them. I don't like when the peppers are really hard. Sometimes they make pizza and they use like fresh pepper without cooking it or anything, and it comes out like too crunchy on the pizza. And I like everything to kind of meld together, so I cook it until the pepper is like soft to stick a fork through or whatever. It's a little bit longer, but not much. Let's see, like that one's still a little hard. But you want it like that, where it just goes in real easy. But some of these are still a little too hard. But almost done. Oops, lost a mushroom. Come on there, mushroom. Get you. That mushroom. Run away, mushroom. There we go. Get it away from the heat where I can get it. I can grab it here. It's too close to the heat over there. Hot. Hot. Oh, it's red and orange. Red and orange mini peppers. These ones. So I had a red one and an orange one. There's also yellow ones too, but I just grabbed a couple. I grabbed an orange one and a red one. Oh, I had this pepper that was older. I should have used this one first. Been realize I had a full bell pepper. I forgot about that. It was in the bottom drawer hiding. Okay, so yeah, that's how our saucy's starting to look. Now, I don't usually, but because these are older tomatoes, I am going to throw like a dash of sugar. Some people put a lot of sugar in their sauce. I don't usually put any sugar in my sauce, but these are late season tomatoes, so they're not quite as sweet. When they're full season tomatoes, I don't see a problem. I don't think they need any added sugar, but because these are late season, they don't pull as much sugar from the ground. So I am going to put a dash of sugar just to cut the acid a little bit. Just like a teaspoon or something. Here. That's it. Just put a teaspoon, one of these. Okay, stupid question. Do the different colors taste different? I don't know about between red and orange, but green peppers taste different than red peppers. Red peppers are sweeter. They usually get sweeter like the more red they get. I feel like yellow and red taste different, but I don't know about orange and red. Just the only way we can do this is a taste test. This ain't a stupid question. I actually am not sure. I feel like red and green definitely taste different. Red is definitely sweeter, but I don't know the difference between like these three colors, between like red and orange and yellow. I feel like the difference between red and yellow is slightly different, but I don't know about between orange and red. So here we go. Here's a pepper taste test, guys. Get our 3 peppers lined up. We got red, yellow, orange. All right, let's see. First one, red, usually very sweet. Why is it that shape? What do you mean? It's just a pepper. That's what peppers look like. What do you mean, why is it that shape? What shape should it be? They're like the same shape kind of as like a jalapeno pepper. But they're sweet instead of spicy. No, they look like little bells. Oh, well, that's a bell pepper. These are different types of peppers. Bell pepper. Yeah, I have one like that. That's a bell pepper that has the 4 on the bottom. A regular pepper is kind of like, it looks like one part of it. And just straight down with that. If you took off all those, see, it's like, here. It's like one piece of it. And then you would go 1, 2, 3. Here, look, now it's a bell pepper. Okay, we'll do it with these. I think I have 4 of this color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's a bell pepper now. It's a bell pepper. Get the 4. It's a bell pepper. There's different types of peppers. Different types of peppers look different. Yeah, that pepper. Okay, what breed is the other peppers? That one's a bell pepper. These are, God, what are they? Wild Wonders. I know the type I grow in my garden looks like this, and those are called Cubanero or something like that. Cubanelle, sorry. The ones that I grow in my garden looks pretty much just like this. They start off green and then they get red in the summer. The ones in my garden are called Cubanelle. I don't know if this is something different. They call them mini peppers. That's all it says on here. Super sweet greenhouse grown cultivar peppers. Product of Mexico. They're probably Cubanelle because Cubanelle is a Mexican variety, I believe. If they're from Mexico, I'm assuming they're Cubanelles. Because they look like Cubanelles, just you know, the difference between an organic one and mine looks slightly different, but they're just, you know, the ones from someone's backyard garden are always going to look different than the one they grow in the store. Okay, there those are done. But yeah, let's see. I don't think I've had yellow or orange before, but I've had red and green. Yeah, and you know red and green taste different, but I don't know, yeah, I don't know the difference necessarily between these two. I always just mix them. I've never bothered, like, trying each one individually. Let's see. Yeah, that just tastes like a regular red pepper. Very sweet. Let's see. Yeah, this yellow is different. It's sweet, but not as strong. It's lighter. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has like a lighter, the taste hits you higher in your mouth than like that sweetness way in the back, if that makes sense. You feel it more like in your mid, you know how different areas of your tongue and your mouth sense have different sensors for taste? It's hitting me more kind of mid-mouth than something really sweet that kind of quenches you in the back. The peppers get you way to the back of your mouth. These ones are lighter. That's why I say they feel lighter. It's like more forward. Let's try the difference between, I knew there was a difference between the red and the yellow. Let's try the orange. Orange tastes like a basic bitch. Orange is your basic bitch pepper. It's not too sweet. It's not too not sweet. It's not sweet, it's not bland. It's just kind of right in the middle. Adventures, okay, you get this description? I'm glad you get the description because I felt like I'm not doing a good job describing. Orange just tastes like the most pepperiest pepper that like when you think of a pepper, it's just pepper. It tastes like its texture for the most part. You're just getting like the crunch, a little bit of sweetness. I don't know. I keep eating more, trying to figure out. Well, if you get it like fully flat right on the top of your tongue, then you get some more flavor. Yeah, this one is like just more of an all-encompassing. It's interesting, actually. The three colors are like almost right in a row of what. Like the red is really sweet. The orange, or sorry, the yellow isn't too sweet, but is more like airy. It has a sweetness, but is more airy in your mouth. And the orange one is like flat. It's like kind of right down the middle. It doesn't have anything that like jumps out at you, really. I'm just eating her raw. You just eating her raw? I don't think I've eaten it raw before. Oh, I love raw peppers. When I was a kid, I would only eat them raw. I didn't like them cooked. I finally got, because they used to be slimy. It was a texture thing. When I was young, I couldn't get over the sliminess of them. So I would only eat them raw when I was young. I would eat them with like dip. Do they have seeds inside? Yeah. There's the seeds. You had a babysitter eat peppers like apples. pretty much what I just did. I mean, they're smaller peppers, but I did eat 3 of them, which is almost a full pepper. 3 of these size peppers is almost like one. It's like 3/4 of a bell pepper. Alright, here's my pizza. Pizza. Need my little clip. I have a clip. Do I have a clip? Do I have a clip? There we go. I need a chip clip to clip that. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright. I think we can turn the sauce off because that looks pretty good. Gotta go get my pizza thing and turn the oven on. There we go. I need to go here. Let's put this in the middle. Where is the pizza stone? Oh, my back hurts. I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady when I bend over. Oh. Let's see. Hi, Sohil Raja. I'm just gonna call you Raja. Hi, Raja. How are you? Whew. Mommy's hangry. Hi, Mommy. Did you not eat? I didn't know if you ate or if I was just making food for myself. Mommy's hangry. Oh. We're putting it in the oven now. It's usually 15 minutes after we put it in the oven. I'm moving slow because I'm hurting. I didn't know if you ate or not, Mom. Oy. What flavor is that soda? It is, it's a blackberry ginger ale. Canada Dry blackberry ginger ale. They're good. Yum. Okay. So, we got our sauce. I need the spoon. The spoon. Didn't she give me my spoon? She gave me my spoon like a week ago. Did it end up back on her side? It must have ended up back on her side somehow. Mumsy, what'd you do with my spoon? My big ladle. We must have used it when the boys were here. Oh. I didn't know you didn't eat, Mom. We'll bring you some pizza in. Yeah, where's the plastic one? Well, I guess I can use this, but that's not the one I usually use. Here's my black plastic one. Don't know where it is. Don't know where it is. This is in the dishwasher. No, I don't see nothing in the dishwasher. Oh, no, is that it? Oh, it is in here, I think. No, that's the small one. Where's the big one? It's like this one, but looks just like this one, but it has the thing on it. Well, I'll take this for now. This will work. But yeah, I don't know where's the dog bowls. My ladle's missing. It must have fallen. I don't know. In different Missing ladle, the case of the missing ladle. Alright, there's my foil. I'm going to need that to put over the cheese. This is just hiding in here, but I don't see it. No, it's not over here. I did my dishes this morning. All that's in there is pans. Very strange. Very strange. Very strange. Welcome back, Butterfly. We're just about to put the pizza together. That's the fun part. Okay, we got this sauce. Yummy. Well, it's kind of a big piece of onion. It's gonna stick to someone's mouth. Get that in there. I'm sure that was good for flavoring, but it's like a big onion chunk. It's like almost skinny. There you go. Get that out of there. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. This is a flatbread crust. The only thing I don't make myself is the crust, because it's just a lot of work to make the pizza dough. I ought to one of these days start making a bunch of doughs and put them in the freezer. That's kind of what I used to do. I would make stuff ahead of time and put it in the freezer. That way I can just pull it out. I'd make like 5 of them at once and then store extra. Okay, this is a thin crust, so you can't put too much sauce. But I got leftover sauce because we got leftover, I got extra pizza shells in there, so I'm sure none of this will go to waste. A little bit more. There you go. Just put that. Good pizza. Good sauce. Yummy, yum, yum. Yummy, yum, yum. Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Our toppings. We need our, let that cool and then put it in a jar. Let's use this cheese first. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. Butterfly's making fries. Sounds good. Making some fries. Friesy fries. Ah. Let me get this open. Let's get this open. There we go. Yummy. I like it very cheesy. Like it very cheesy. Like it very cheesy. Those to the edges. And now we put on our toppings. Where's that? I gotta spread them out somewhat evenly. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. I love mushroom pizza. You're waiting for your Tylenol to kick in, right? What are we doing? We are dressing a pizza. MJ, I hunger. I hunger. I hunger, man. I hunger. We are dressing a pizza with mushrooms to go in the oven. We're dressing it up with toppings. Getting those toppings. Yummy, yummy pizza. A few more on this side. Good, good. Ta-da! So, alright, we get foil to put over the top for the first few minutes. And then once it cooks a little bit, you take the foil off so the cheese can cook the last little bit. It goes like 10 minutes with foil on, 5 minutes with foil off. Pizza. Oh, not frozen though. There we go. So I was putting that in the oven. Is that MJ? Yes, it is. Is that sauce on your nose? I'm Rudolph. I'm Rudolph the sauce-nosed human. Rudolph the sauce-nosed human had a very saucy nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say, that's tasty. I'm hungry. Heck, I'll lick it off. Right? Yum, yum. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Alright, let's get thing for my sauce. Fill a jar. Put it away hot so the jar tightens up. There we go. Go over here. Go. Yeah, it's from me licking things. That's why I get stuff on my nose. Get stuff on my nose by licking it. Gotta lick. Gotta lick the spoon, it's good. Don't let any of that goodness go to waste. Okay. Just a little bit of water. Okay, there you go. Yum. There we go. Put that in the fridge. Yeah, it's warm enough to put in the fridge. There we go. Hey, toys. Hey, Court, how was your ghosty chat? Oh yeah, you were at your little ghost thing. How'd that go? You had fun. That's good. Yes, I licked the spoon. I don't let any of that go to waste. It's tasty. Cheers. Okay. Oh. I have a couple more pepper stems to give to the birds. Birdie birds, got more stuff for you. Kind of boring. Oh, that sucks, but at least there's pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Hi, Stratty. Boop. Hi, birdies. Cute little birdies. Cute little birdies. Sadly, I can't eat any, but I can watch it. Yes, you cannot eat any. It's very sad for everybody except for me and my mom. Yeah. Get your peppers. Get your peppers. Oh, look here. I got a seed. Your favorite. I got the seeds. Look at this, Halo. See the seeds? You take it? You take it. I'll take it right from my hand. You take it. You love pepper seeds. Get it before I drop it. I dropped it, Halo. I don't know if I can find it. Those ones are very small. It might have fallen down. He's like, no, where'd it go? He said, give it to me. Hold on, Halo. I'll have to go see if I can find another one in the kitchen. Because you made me drop that one. Yeah, here's a couple more over here. Little seeds. He got so sad when I dropped it. Here's a couple more. A couple more seeds. He said, Mommy, you dropped it on me. You dropped it, Mommy. You also have to put broccoli on pizza and shrimp. Here, Halo. Look, I found it. Well, I found you a new one. There you go. You got it. You got it. He's so gentle, too. How he takes it. He says, do you have more? Here. He takes this tiny seed from my finger without biting me. There you go. You put shrimp on your pizza? Do I think pineapple belongs on pizza? No. Too sweet. I like to make my pizza have faces. Yeah, but if you make it have faces, then the whole thing doesn't get toppings. It makes the toppings uneven, and then every slice doesn't have toppings. Where's that other one? Here's one more. I got one more, Halo. Here you go. Everyone else is like, what about me now? What about me? Do I get a pepper seed? You guys, you know there's actual whole things of pepper seeds up in your dish. Like, there's a whole thing of it. I was just spoiling him and giving him one by hand because he's sweet. But look. Hi, don't try to run out. The doggy's right there. Don't run out. Here, go over here. You're trying to run out. The doggy's right there. You don't want to come out. The doggy and the kitty. Hi. Hi. Wowie. Hold on. Hi. I give you love. I give you love. Hold on. I'll just hold you. Hold on. Here, switch it. There we go. Hi. Look who is it? Okay, don't go flying though. Don't go flying. Yeah. 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 You used to like to sleep right here. When you were young. When you were young, you would sleep under my sweater. Come on. I only have one hand. Hold on. Yes, when you were young, you would go under my sweater like this. There you go. You want to sit on my shoulder? Here, I'll put my sweater on. You used to go. This is the same sweater you used to wear. You used to wear this sweater. You can stay out if you go in my sweater. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, don't go flying. Can I get my sweater on? Then you can go in my sweater. I do things with one hand. I got a bird and you got a bird in one hand and two in the bush. Is that the same? Got a bird in one hand and two in the bush. There you go. There you go. He doesn't want to be on my bare skin. He wants to go under the sweater. Oh, is this backwards? No, there it goes. Hi. Hi. The sweater on the sleeve is inside out. There it goes. There it goes. All right. And then we put him up in here. Hi. Can you go up in there? Yeah. Hi. Is there a bird? You settle? You settle? Turn the lights. Yeah. Good baby. Yeah, you can hang out in my sweater. They're going to call for each other, though. Shrimp, that actually sounds quite good. Yum. I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza or shrimp. Hi. 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 Here he is. Peekaboo. Courtney ain't mad. Mama Cupcake. Hi, Cupcake. I'm not a mod on Coffee Girl. Fidana is a total P. I don't know who those people are, so you can vent about them all you want, because I have no idea who they are. So I am completely, I'm completely neutral. I'm a neutral party. Is your sister calling for you? Yeah? Is your sister calling for you? Oh, well, you and Butterfly can always come back. I was just upset about, seeing that stuff. Hey, off. No, get away from my bird. Off. Go. Go. Don't be mean. You just had a bit of a meltdown. Yeah. Okay. I saw your post earlier, so. Little Cupcake says, hey, how's it going? Hi, it's going well. We're just making some pizza. Hanging out with my animals while it cooks, and all you guys. You got my lovebirds out. Just one, just Twilight. Just little Twilight. Looney, stop trying to sneak up on us. Go. Go, you're going to scare him. Go. Butterfly, they found out the hard way that, PC is a troll. She's banning everyone. Yeah. But she won't. She made that poor girl try. Oh no, they made her cry because I told you she was gonna take over that girl's channel. You make her a mod and then she has control and can just ban everyone. She's gonna lose all her friends and all her subscribers if she can't figure out how to unban them. And sometimes disabled people have trouble figuring that stuff out. Hi. Hi. No. The bush, what bush? I don't know, that's just a saying. You got a bird in one hand and two in the bush or something. A bird in one hand and two in the bush. I don't know, it's just a saying. I don't know, forget what it even means. Hi, Piper picked a pepper. Mama Cupcake, if Vidana goes to your channel, I'm not talking to her, okay. Oh, they got blocked. Okay, Stratty. Everyone's like trying to chase me and my bird. Stratty, be nice. Don't chase me in Twilight. Me and Twilight are hanging out. Yeah, this is how I used to carry them around when they were babies. He would sleep on my shoulder under my sweater. Yeah. When you guys were babies, you would sleep like that, and I'd keep my hand right there to comfort you. I just go like this. And I'd hang out with them for hours, just under my sweater, giving them little pets. But I'm going to put them back right now, because I've got to go finish cooking and stuff, and Looney's following me around. Looney's following me around like a little devil. Like a little devil following me in Twilight. Hi. But he's a sweetie. He's my sweet little burb. Scoot, Looney. You say hi? No, you say hi to him, not you saying hi. You don't say hi. Yes, you're a sweet bird. You're a sweet bird. You're a sweet bird. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you want to stay in my handle? There you go. You're a sweet bird. You're a sweet bird. You leave my birdies alone. You leave my birdies alone. Stop following me around. She follows me around anyway, but she's definitely interested in what I'm doing. She follows me around no matter what I do, but she was definitely following me around intently that time. You were following me with intent versus just following me randomly like you always do. Huh. Huh. Yeah, nobody wants the drama. Okay, let's see that. Got a few more minutes. Oh, yeah, that looks almost done. So pull the top off and let that cheese cook for the last 5 minutes. So when you get to the last 5 minutes, you let it cook without the foil. So let me pick this up because the dog's gonna try to grab it. It probably smells like cheese. Alrighty, come on. Oh, okay. Hey guys, we're back. Yeah, I wish phones were just completely charge free, that they just always lasted. There we go. All right, we're back. We're just gonna switch from my plug-in to my external if we can. Oh, hold on, don't die while I'm plugging in. I have to switch this the way it charges. Let's go from this one to this one. Burp. I had it backwards. I had the plug backwards because it was on charging mode. I had to switch it to like it was charging the port. I had to charge this to then charge this. So this was charging last night. But the phone hasn't charged because I was on it all day. Hey, Stratty. But yeah, the pizza just came out. So let's go get me and my mom fed. My mom especially because she's in bed waiting. Oh, that looks good. Yum, yum. The cheese got a little bit kind of overdone while I was over there trying to set the phone. Because it sat in the oven while I was, like it had already finished. It's not like burnt, just a little bit on the sides. I like the cheese a little lighter. Personally. All right. Hi, Luckers. Hi, Stratty. Stratty wants his dinner too. So we'll bring this to Mom so that I can feed the cats. What that is. Is it a piece of the... I don't know what that is. It's a weird hard thing. Oh, it might be a piece of the herbs. Like a hard leaf from the herb. Then we cut it into little pizza slices. My mom usually actually likes the crispy. She likes it a little crispy, so I might give her these, like one of these slices. I'm not trying to give my mom the bad slice. She actually likes it when it's crispy, so. And I don't like it when it's that crispy, so it works out, but I'm not like intentionally giving my mom the bad slice. I'm pretty sure she likes it crispy. If she doesn't, then she can obviously come back and get another slice. I ain't hoarding the pizza. Okay, let's get a spatula. A couple slices for Mumsy. Couple slices for Mumsy. Hot. Yeah, I mean, it's thin crust, so it's already going to be crispy. This has just got real crispy near the top. The cheese, like the cheese got crisped. Which I prefer the cheese more pully and runny, but my mom likes crispy, so. I got to put that up in the microwave when I leave town, because the dog, Miss Doggy, will help herself. That's one of, like I said, I was saying earlier, one of her bad habits is helping herself to things on the counter. Especially when I ain't looking. She won't dare do it when I'm looking. But you bet when I'm back, she's going to be up on that counter. Mumsy, I got your food. Here, let me turn this towards me. So you guys don't see her in bed. I'm going to turn off the, hold on. Let me turn that off. I got food.
I put my light on. Not the big one, though. Damn.
Well, I need to see you to get over there. Hold on.
Oh, no food. Hey, listen, it's supposed to go down to 25 degrees. And you never took your hose off the house, did you?
Oh, no. But it doesn't even matter, though. They don't even have the thing off.
Hey, the hose outside will freeze before the spigot will.
Okay.
I
I guess I can go out and try to.
It's got to come off tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you went out there and put all these blankets and stuff out there in the rain, so now they're all been.
Oh, well, they'll be wet
Well,
blankets.
pick them up tomorrow and
They're just towels mostly. Yeah, there's like 3 towels. It's not a big deal. Just hang them to dry. There's 1 blanket and 2 or 3 towels. Oh, you're not on the counter. Good girl. What? Oh, yeah, it should be fine, but I'll check. Thank you. Yeah, the metal's not getting too hot, so that's good. That's hot. The thing is hot, but the metal's not getting hot. Yep. Yes, they are. Check it on the babies again. My mom wanted to make sure the other heat thing is working. Yeah, I'm trying not to put too many rocks over there because the little one gets shoved into them. I know it holds the heat, but and they like to like lay against it when it's holding the heat. They like bask on it, but yeah, I don't want the little one getting rammed against the rocks. They do. They sit on the rocks because they're warm. Okay. Here you go. How's the pizza? Good? Here you go. Hi. Is there other little birds? Beep, beep, beep. You guys still picking? Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. How are you doing, Daffy? Little wobbly one. My little penguin. Oop. There you go. Get your foot up there. There you go. No, you can't come over here. She gets so jealous when I do anything over here. So jealous. So jealous. Alright, but yeah, it looks like it's staying warm in there, so here, let me put my hand in there. Oh yeah, it's warm under there. Oh, Jesus, knock that over too. God. Can't do anything without knocking stuff. Lucky. You stay out of there, Luckers. Hold on, this is supposed to hold that down for a little bit. Take this down again so it doesn't move. There we go. All right, what are you doing over here, Lucky? Don't sit on top of them. Get over here, crazy. Yeah, it's just as warm as the other one was. Okay, come on, Luckers. Pizza good? Good? Okay. Huh? Yeah, they look fine. They're underneath the light, well, the non-light. I did. I changed the water a minute ago. I changed it. Although it wasn't, yeah, it's, yeah, it's fine. It has a little piece of hay in it, but it's not dirty, dirty. Your light's on over here. I'm gonna shut your lamp. Hi. Come on, Luckers. Hi. Chat just wants some fried chicken. Where my ass gonna be hiding in the shadows? Where are you hiding? My phone's attached but overused the phone today. Yeah. The cat wants some fried chicken. You're gonna go sit in bed with your little baby girl Sutton and watch. Little baby. Where's Paisley? Send Paisley to me. No, nobody can steal Paisley. Nobody can steal Paisley. You don't want Paisley anyway. She's a mischief maker. She's a mischief maker. Hi, Lucky. All right, I'm getting a slice of my pizza. I'm gonna take the cheesiest cheesy one because I like the cheese. If I can get this off. I need to get this back on my tripod. Just like trying to hold it. Oh. There we go. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. There's my two. No for you. Two for me, two from Mom. None for you. None for you, Looney. Paisley said she needs Auntie Courtney. You threw her on the bed. Ah! We used to do body slams. You pick them up and throw them on the bed. A little kid. They would do that for me. My stepdad. My dad sometimes, but usually my stepdad when I was little. Because we knew my stepdad since I was like 3. He wasn't my stepdad back then, though. Oh, all right, let's get some light. I have a slice of my pizza. I like to usually eat my dinner in private. So I might log off. We already live for an hour. We'll have to talk about my paranormal experiences another day. I'm going to try to find when I wrote about it in my journal, though. Maybe I'll try to find that tonight. She was like a creepy girl. I already told Butterfly a little bit. I'll tell the full story another time, but she was basically a creepy girl. Little, like, looked like 7 years old or so. In, like, a pink, like, very light pink, like, almost, almost like washed out looking. So it looked like old and washed out, but like, I don't know, new, but the fabric, it didn't look like beat up or anything, but the fabric looked very like washed out. Pink, like ruffly dress with like, where it's thin up here and then it goes into like tiered ruffles. But one time she was just standing like this, like watching me go by. And then the other time she was like, she had a hula hoop around her. So like there was a hoop and then she was like sitting. I can't leave my food unattended. I'm trying to like do things, but the animals are surrounding me. The animals are surrounding me. And I don't have my tripod, so it's hard to put my phone up on something. In my tripod. I'm like looking for a place to put my phone down. And there's nowhere I can put it, especially with this battery attached to it, because I can't even lean it down on something. I can't lean it with the battery attached to it. But yeah, she was like sitting. We lived on like a circle. So I was going around the circle in like my driveway, and then you go around this circle, and then you would come back around. So she was like at, my house is like over there, and then you come around the bend, and she was at like here, kind of sitting on the edge of the circle. And she had like a hula hoop, and then she was sitting kind of like that with her dress like fluffed out around her. Her hands were more like this, kind of. It was creepy. It was like she was even sitting in a weird way. And yeah, same creepy ass pink dress. That's why I started calling her hula hoop girl. Yeah, I think it was a black-eyed kid. I think it was one of them black-eyed children. She had like an old-fashioned pink washed-out dress. And like, yeah, like pale with like dark eyes. Couldn't see if they were like black, obviously, but I didn't get close enough to look. Let's just say I didn't get close enough to look that close. Yeah, it's like the lightest pink. Like you could tell it was supposed to be pink, but it was very washed out. And that was just randomly. Nothing spooky was happening. I was just taking a walk in my neighborhood and saw this creepy ass girl, but I remembered her because of like how weird it was and out of place. And it's got like an eerie, weird feeling when I walked by her. And one of the times I looked back and she was gone. I don't know if she just disappeared or I had walked like a little bit and then looked back. So I don't know if she was able to like actually walk away and like walk back down the other driveway where I couldn't see her. But she also had like a creepy, pulled a creepy disappearing act one of the times. But like I said, she could have just walked back down the driveway where I couldn't see it. But I did write about her, I think, in my journal. Or at least mention it, like that creepy hula hoop girl. So I'm going to have to go through my journals. That's what I was looking over here. And see if I can find mention of the hula hoop girl. gonna be in one of my high school journals, which are these. Just like for or high school. The high school years. I've journaled my whole life pretty much. So I have ones going back to like elementary and middle. I don't think this is high school. This might be college. Let's see. Yeah, this is later. This is later. This college, that was, yeah, LRGH in the hospital. 2010, yeah, it was definitely before 2010. Yeah, that's an old one. That's an old one. I want to look through this notebook and see if I could find my crochet patterns though in there, but do 8 milligrams, 1 tablet 3 times a day. Let's see. That's interesting. Just see if I have something tucked in the pages or not. I was playing hangman with my little brother. SpongeBob SquarePants. Looney, don't touch that. That's not yours. That's not yours. That's a stuffed animal. It's not yours. She's stealing my stuffies. She's stealing my stuffies. Yeah, it's not in there. I just thought I had a crochet pattern in there. Wait, is that it? I don't think so, but these are old medicine things. Oh, just me and my dad on the boat. Me and my papa. Who do you love? It's my daddy-o. Who do you love? Banana bread. Like all sorts of random stuff in here. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Old medicine things. A picture. Oh, that's my baby brother when he was a baby. When he was like 10. Let's see. Oh, what is that? A list of things? Move the rest of my pumpkins. Put the chickens out. Water the garden. This is all in like 2010. Sweep the stairs. Mop up the front hall. Upstairs. Clean closet and pick up clothes. Clean sinks, microwave, and fridge. Finish my pillow cushion. So we used to have chickens. Back in the day, had some chickens. Okay, yeah, it's not in there. April 3rd and 4th. Can't sleep. Photography. And go back and find what year it would have been. It would have been when I still lived at my old house. Between 2003 and 2005. One is first. 6, 7. Okay. These would have been later. I feel like it's in one of these books, though. I'm such a ranter. You can see a picture in there. One day I'm going to read you all my journals. How about that? We can do some dramatic readings. Doodle random. 2002. Yeah, I think it was this early. 2002. Let's see. Die, 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 die. Yeah, we had creepy Oh, Courtney was asked, are the eyes pulled from the sockets on black-eyed children? No, I think they just have very dark, like, deep set black eyes. I don't know that there's no eyes. I think there are eyes. They just kind of look like empty pits. Or like dark pits, like you could fall into them. The room looks so cozy. Blankets remind me of my grandma's, all tossed around all crazy like this. Yeah, I don't think it's in this one. Coca-Cola needed. What is that? Hey, little dude. Hello. I don't know who drew that, but it wasn't me. Oh, Crystal. Crystal did stick figures. I guess my friend Crystal drew that. Trying to remember who drew it. I just feel like such shit today. My head weighs like 1,000 pounds, my back and neck hurt, and everything that can go wrong will go wrong. This is so not a good way to start a day. Yeah, my pain issues have gone way back. Dingus! Dingus! Yeah, it's not in that one. I don't know how I know that because I definitely didn't read the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure it's not in that one. What one is this? 5? What one was this? 4. This goes 5. I feel like it's in one of these for some reason. The notebooks. This is a little later. 2002. Do I get to 2000? Why do I feel like it happened until like 2003? Yeah. It was in the weird days. 10 minutes until New Year's. I woke up at 6 again and decided to finally attempt to remove this piece of glass that has taken possession of my foot for, only about a month and a half now. So I dug a hole through where I thought the glass was and soaked it in water and magnesium, and nothing came out. So now I just have a giant puncture wound on the bottom of my foot, all for nothing. That was fun. Not. I guess I had a piece of glass that was like stuck in my foot for quite a while, and I was trying to get it out, and I dug into the wrong place and did not get it out and just left a giant hole in my foot. Oh, here's I guess want to hear one of my dreams. I had a really strange dream last night. Let's see, because I haven't heard this in a while either. I don't remember half of what's written here, so this is going to be a story for everybody. I had a really strange dream last night. We were in this place that looked like the Common Man. That's a restaurant nearby. And there was me, Miki, Sup, Kurt Cobain, and like these deformed people. And some were like made out of Play-Doh. Kurt was like this special dude who had to bring the deformed Play-Doh people back to some other dimension, but he'd have to sacrifice his life in the process to save them. So eventually me, Miki, Sup, Kurt, and the Play-Doh people went on a giant quest, and eventually Kurt sent the Play-Doh people to the other dimension, and right before he died, I got to make out with him. I was not expecting that. It was really strange. Then I had no way of getting home, and somehow I met Chelsea and Danielle. Who? Danielle Kurish. It's Danielle something, and they drove me home. Weird. Danielle. I don't know what that word is, but the only Danielle I know, Danielle Kurish. The only Danielle I know is like my sister Danielle. So I'm assuming it's her. Then I met Chelsea and Danielle, and they drove me home. Weird. So I got to make out with Kurt Cobain, who saved a bunch of Play-Doh people. Toys Forever make out. That is straight out of a movie. Toys Forever said I used to do journaling every night, but I figured I wouldn't have been able to read my handwriting years later, so that's why I stopped. Oh, I mean, my handwriting's not the best, but it's legible. It's still similar. My handwriting's still pretty similar, but a little neater. Like when I'm journaling, it gets crazy because I'm just writing real fast. Pneumona ultramicroscopic silicova caniosis. This word is gigantic. What's the point of using these giant fucking words that nobody understands? It'll be quicker to just say what it is exactly, right? Off the bat, instead of saying that word and then having to explain what it is to thousands of retarded imbeciles who don't understand. So let's get this over with, if I may. And of course I may, because I'm the only one writing this bullshit and I'm the one in charge. Pneumono equals lungs, ultramicroscopic, very small, microscopic, silicon, volcano, a volcano, no more need to be said. Coney is dust, osis is inflammation. So in reality, this gigantic fucking word simply means that there is very extremely small silicon volcano dust that has caused an inflammation of the lungs. Great, isn't it? The English language sucks ass. That's a crazy word. But you have to break it down into each of its little parts to figure out what the heck it means. Yeah, my journal has a lot of just like random musings like that. Not exactly always saying what's going on. A puppy game. What's a puppy game? We were attacking Liney in the puppy game. I don't know what the puppy game is, but okay. The school delay. Peanuts and cashews are a lot alike. They should outlaw one of them because they're basically the same and it gets a lot of people confused. We should outlaw peanuts. Cashews are better. Peanuts have all that shell shit around them, which makes it more difficult to eat, but who wants food anyway? Chocolate pudding, anyone? I like chocolate pudding a lot. It tastes almost similar to the way a giraffe takes leaks on the floor of a tour bus, led by dancing monkeys and bearded women in a freak show. Almost reminds me of how cool frozen popsicles are. Caterpillars are funny. Anything from the Commonwealth of the People. Colon blow helps for gastrointestinal release. I would like to fuck a leper. Don't think you're thinking. Don't think that you're thinking. If you think that you're thinking, you're only thinking that you're thinking. Why do people fuck like rabbits? Wouldn't fucking like giraffes be more preferable? They have such long necks. People have left cottage cheese in my pants. I like frozen pizza, if you know what I mean. Candy rots your teeth and makes you fat. Fat ladies make good opera singers. What if in an opera the fat lady went on a diet? Would they call her the thin lady? Or the previously obese but not so fat now lady? Questions, but never any answers. Except for when there are answers, but usually when there are answers, I'm not paying attention. I was a little wacko. Alex, why don't I have these kinds of dreams? Yeah, I got all the books out. We got all them books. Do I write songs? I used to write horrible horrible grungy songs and poetry. I have not written any songs lately. You wrote these? Yes, these things came out of 15-year-old Ari's head back in 2003. Back in 2003, these things came out of the mouth. Crazy little mouth. Well, my hands. They came out of my hands. Da 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 da. All right, that's school. Oh, this was my song we wrote. Guys, you want to sing this song? This one's easy because it's to the tune of Eleanor Rigby. It's a very dirty song, guys, so be prepared. You guys on board with a little dirtiness? Okay, it goes, ah, look at all the lonely dildos. Do, 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 do. Ah, look at all the lonely dildos. Do, 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 do. Dingus McDougal picks up the dildo in the car where the porn has been screened. Orgasmic screams wax by the window, drinking the froth that ejects from a sack when she scores. She's such a whore, all the lonely dildos. Where do they all come from? All the lonely dildos, where do they all belong? Dennis is horny, groping the melons and veggies that no one will buy. Now we know why. He's masturbating. Orgasmic shouts in the night, but there's nobody there. Scarce pubic hair. All the lonely dildos. Where do they all come from? All the lonely dildos. Where do they all belong? Yes, a 15-year-old was writing this. Girl, it is cringe. They're loving to say, they can say it's cringe. It's cringe as fuck. I look through this and I'm like, oh my god. But I'm totally going to share it with you guys because who else was I writing this for? Nobody is ever going to read it except me, so I may as well share it. Let someone get something, some entertainment out of this 16-year-old musings. But yes, I was very, yes, Eleanor Rigby. It's Dingus McDougal to the tune of Eleanor Rigby. All right, where were we? Dingus McDougal spanks in the car, stimulates with her whips and her chains, but nobody came. No longer horny, wiping secretions from fruit as he walks from the store. That's what they're for. All the lonely dildos. Where do they all come from? All the lonely dildos. Where do they all belong? So yeah, that was my song. It's completely written. Played to the tune of Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. Dingus McDougal, aka All the Lonely Dildos. Good night, Joshua's Gaming. These lyrics are interesting, right? Let's see where this goes. Yeah, they're definitely cringe, so I'm okay with people saying it's cringe. The point of sharing these is that I know it's cringe. That's what makes them funny. Them being cringe is what makes them funny. Have a child and name it little A fucker. This will actually, why did I block out the better? I blocked out the better word. I said A effer. Little ass fucker. This will draw a lot of attention and probably cause your child to be deeply emotionally scarred. It would be frickin' hilarious, though. In school, a teacher would call a little A heifer here. Everybody would stare. Principals would get called for teachers swearing at their student. It'd be great. So people name your children little A fucker. It's just, they're just little musings in here. More things I hate. Fans, parents, time, Pepsi, lights, toes, high-pitched noises, cramps, static, glasses, buck teeth, braces, cramps. I think I put cramps in there twice. Something tells me someone was on my period. PMS, Mickey Mouse, nausea, long fingernails, pencils, disorganization, consciousness, bathrooms, doors, closets, wrappers, hallucinations, boogers, stomach pain, bad odors, final exams, McCarthyism, idealism, boredom, work, laziness, posers, swollen gums, mold, calories, cravings, dry skin, radio, hit songs, butter, SUVs, minivans, love, crocodiles, and war. I don't like love. I like love now. Oh, wow, I have a whole list. There's more. Bright red lipstick. I like bright red lipstick now. Britney Spears, most pop music. I guess I said most because there's probably some I like. I corrected myself, it looks like. Loneliness, solitary confinement, anger, mental pain, depression, people, my grandma at times. Aw, my dad, smiles, bright cheery colors, Mickey Mouse. I don't mind Mickey Mouse now either. Barney, I kind of like Mickey Mouse. What did Mickey Mouse do to get the hate list? Barney, government, myself, relatives. I don't know which one I meant there. Rednecks, British accents, toilets, religion, fatness, prep snobs, preppy and snobs, copycats, drugs. This must have been before we hit the the gummies. That was about to change pretty soon. Drunk people, Batman, pink, sunlight, the American flag, pigs. Aw, I like pigs now too. Maybe I meant like pigs as like a personality trait. Britney Spears, yeah, I never really was into Britney Spears. I don't mind her now, like as a person, but I was never into her music. I know, right? I'm about to piss off some people with the Britney Spears. What do I have against minivans? I think it's more the type of people who would drive them back then. But yeah, I think I pretty much have a minivan. I mean, I used to drive a minivan. I had a Ford Explorer. Now I got a Subaru, which is like totally a mom van, a mom car. Well, maybe not a van, but it's like a mom car. Let's see, pigs, reality. I hate reality. Waiting, liars, racism, prejudicism, hate, hate, grudges, glue, posers. I think posers were on there twice. Oh, there was like two separate lists though. There was a second list, so it might have been a different day that I started writing more stuff. Yeah, posers were on there twice, but I think it was 2 different days. Then I just started adding stuff and I must have forgot one. Wannabes, paper cuts, therapy, Jeff Folds. That's my guidance counselor. Oops. Sorry for saying your name, but it's 20 years ago. That's my old guidance counselor. School, hormones, memories, life, syrup, palm trees, paranoia, stupidity, procrastination, incest, bestiality, rapists, food, vanity, cancer, terrorism, blisters, warts, compliments. I don't like compliments either. I kind of don't like compliments. They make me like, I don't know. I feel weird when people give me compliments. Like, compliments are nice, but it also makes me feel weird. In the moment, it feels weird. It's nice later when you're like, can just enjoy like, oh, someone said something nice about me today. But in the moment, I don't like it. Doctors, dentists, red meat, broken promises, bowls, monotony, abuse, harassment, screaming, yelling, lectures, fevers, colds, perspiration, sissies, tuxedos, dresses, mucus, bushes, murder, strong perfume, homophobes, spandex, tight clothing, ants, Spiders, cockroaches, centipedes, headaches, questions, rhetorical questions. Peanuts. I guess peanuts made the list from the other thing. Grease and lard. Peacocks. Thought of? Oh, the thought of peacocks. Not actual peacocks, just the thought of peacocks. Silence, facial hair, feet, and Michael. It's my brother. Okay, here's things I love. Let's get to the love though. We can do love. We'll counteract all that hate with some love. But you owned a pot-belly pig? Yeah, I have no problem with pigs. I don't know why I didn't like pigs. I think I was more talking about, yeah, like people acting like a pig. Like people being gluttonous. Dentists scare me, yeah. Bowls. I like bowls now. Bushes, oh my D's nuts. Michael. Yeah, right? It's just the end, the last one. Michael. I thought the one with my guidance counselor is the most hilarious one, though. Just like this whole list, and then Jeff Folds. I hated my guidance counselor. He sucked, though. Alright, here's things I love. I think it's just like a lot of bands for the most part, but... Oh, there's not too many bands. Velvet. Oh, things I love or like. Velvet, Smashing Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, Marilyn Manson, Billy Corgan. All right, I think were the bands for the most part. They were like my tops in the beginning. Roses, Dark Roses, Physical Pain. But yeah, I was a little bit of a masochist back then. This was when I was self-harming, probably. Blood, darkness, perversion, corruption, anarchy. I was a total pervert back then, though, so... I don't mean, like, actual perversion, but just, like, silly perversion. Not deep perversion, but we just, like, talk dirty. Silly, dirty talk. We're 15. Cut us a break. Corruption, anarchy, Coca-Cola, Suppy, that's my best friend, his nickname. Friends, good music. I wrote music and then I had to put good in front of it. Stars, Massachusetts, Slinkies, the thought of suicide. Cats, Ninja Turtles, individuality. Purple, scars, eyes, sweet smiles, lightning, thunder, fire, pole dancing, orgies, veggie porn. Dingus patches, paleness, death, Scott. Oh, that was a guy we all had a crush on. Bondage, spoons, forks, razor blades, safety pins, love, lemons, grapes, sheets, dreams, books, knives, pictures, art, creativity, the number 3, chocolate, pizza, rain, autumn, winter, snowfall, boxes, Webley, Frank. Oh, Webley and Frank were my creepy ghost people that lived in the garage. Well, Frank was. Webley was my imaginary friend. But we sent him to live in the garage with Frank, who was the real ghost. Maternity ward. Oh, that was a silly show. We used to watch women have babies on maternity ward. Boxes. Yep. We used to, we used to watch maternity ward for fun to laugh at women screaming. It's kind of a random thing we did. It came on at we would stay up all night when we had friends over and stuff. So we would stay up all night, and when you're in that half asleep phase of going on 48 hours with no sleep, we would have my friends up for the weekend and we wouldn't sleep at all. So we would stay up night after night. And when you get into that creepy, crazy hour of 3 a.m. and you've already gone a day and a half without sleep, anything becomes funny. So yeah, we would put on maternity ward because it would be on at 2 a.m. And it was just women having babies and screaming. Ah! And we just laugh. Look at these poor women screaming, having babies. Yeah, the hysteria kicks in. So that was a show back in the early 2000s. It was called Maternity Ward. And it was just women having babies for the most part. I wonder if I can find a clip of it to post on my channel so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You're probably that sounds such a weird show, but it was a weird show. That's what made it so funny. It's why is this on TV? It's just women having child. Having child. Maternity ward, moist towelettes. Purrs. Intelligence, barbed wire. Doritos. I still like Doritos. Scissors, black fishnet hair, black makeup. Nails. I was a goth kid, by the way. If you can't tell, I was a little goth kid. Bunnies, storms, bed, sleep, guys, jeans, monkeys, pine trees, maple trees, murder, candles, the scent of matches, leather thumbtack screws, black lace, shadows, black nail polish, dragons, butterflies, anoles, the little lizards from Florida, frogs, silence, and Kurt Cobain. More things I like. Oh, we got more likes. Horses, seltzer water, vegetarians, hands, big jeans, umbrellas, I get boxes again, Curious George, notebooks, reading, mushrooms, dirty photography, tomato soup, clouds, attention to detail, the moon, fairies, drugs. Wasn't drugs on the hate list 2 minutes ago? Oh, it's probably because I thought it was because I wasn't doing drugs, but no, it's probably I hated it because I was doing it. I hated it because I was doing it, and it was not fun to do necessarily. They're on the love and the hate list. There's some things that are both. Buddhism, crunch bars, cats, Reese's, birds, disorganization, stargazing, organization, moonlight, food, unconsciousness, leprosy, skulls, penguins, night, vampires, anorexia, bulimia, moonlight, cashews, swearing, Salvador Dali, beets, moisturizer, condoms, arm socks, bracelets, and destruction. I didn't use condoms. I just like to play with them. They're fun. Oh, this was part of the wedgie list. The wedgie list. Guys, I got in trouble for this because we posted it online. Oh my god, I can't believe I have this. Oh, that symbol. Yeah, it's the anarchist. It's the anarchy symbol. Anarchy. Nobody messes with anyone. I would stick up for you. Used to watch Dateline. It was showing. Yeah, I used to watch that too. Welcome to Dateline NBC. What's his face used to do that show too. Chris Hansen was part of it. Welcome to Dateline with Chris Hansen. He was part of because they would air it on To Catch a Predator thing was part of Dateline for a little bit until he got his own thing. Yeah, I got in trouble for this. It was the wedgie list. They considered it a suicide list because we had a little website and we posted it. We took this and then typed it up onto my website, basically. And they thought it was serious, but it literally would say, I don't know if this isn't the full version because the full version was on my wedgie list. The full version was on my website, but this is before we typed it up, I guess. And it said the wedgie list, and then it said this is a list of people that we want to flush your head down the toilet and I don't know, stuff like that. It was pull your this is the list of people that we want to give a wedgie so hard that we pull it up over your head and then flush your head down the toilet or something stupid like that. But they considered it an actual yeah, it was like a joke. But we had posted it online and people found it online. I was one of the first internet drama series, and they found it online also 4 years after I actually posted it. This is from 9th grade, this book. Maybe 10th grade tops. This was what, 2002? Yeah, this is from 2002. I didn't graduate until 2005, and they found it my senior year. So it was 3.5 years later. After I posted it, it was just sitting online, whatever. 3.5 years later, someone in Florida found it because it had people from when I lived in Florida on here. So someone in Florida, I guess, was Googling their name and my wedgie list came up. So then it became this crazy thing where the people from Florida found out where I was somehow. I don't know exactly how they found out. Probably because a friend of mine still lived down in Florida. So he was actually getting harassed because they were like, oh, you know the wedgie list girl, you know her. Like, I don't know, they were giving him trouble because he was my best friend and he still lived down there. And the people in Florida were like acting like, I don't know, they thought I was like really going to come down in there and kill them or something. I'm like, it's very obviously a joke. But everyone in Florida was making like this huge crazy deal about it. They were like, oh, we're so scared. So it became like this huge thing. They somehow reached out to up here somehow and got in touch with my school where I was now, like in New Hampshire, across the country. And then I got like in trouble for it up here at my school for something that they found like down in Florida. Just because it was online. I'm like, how does my online activity have anything to do with what I'm doing in school? First of all, like, why am I getting in trouble for it at school for something that has nothing to do with anything I did at school? But I don't know. And it wasn't like a suicide list. Yeah, they really thought I was going to give them all wedgies. But what's funny is even lists, look, my own name is at the top of the list. And it was like that online too. And there's like jokes throughout it. The wedgie list. Ariana DeLelio, Burt Bacharach, he's like a singer. He does that song. Why do birds? Oh no, that's the other lady. He does the raindrops keep falling on my head. But that doesn't mean I doesn't soon be turning red. Nothing is for free. That's 'cause raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. There's a Netflix movie about Aileen unaliving 7 men in Florida. Wow, that's crazy. An atomic wedgie, right? Yeah, it was basically a joke, but good night, toys. Did you get a gummy earlier? I think maybe they're just kicking in now. I'm not like totally lost, but we did have a gummy earlier. Yeah, so it was Burt Bacharach. He's like a singer from the 50s. I don't think he's still even alive anymore. Probably even before that. So it's me, then Burt Bacharach, then this is a real person, so I'm not going to say her name. Well, not say her last name at least. Her name was Rakarin. She was like this annoying girl who used to tell on me and my friends for like every single thing we did. She like wanted to be in our friend group kind of, but she was also like a snitch. So she was kind of like on the outside of our friend group. Mr. Rogers, Barney. That's another real person named Justin. 90-year-old man at the airport made Sup get a plane delay. See, it's just like random people that we've crossed in our lives. So it's like me. I'm at the top of the list, though. Keep in mind, I'm in the right top of the list. I'm the first person I'm going to give a wedgie. It's like old man at the airport, Tom, Final Fantasy 4 from the internet. That's some person we knew online. Asshole girl in the hallway. It's just like random people. They're not even named. At least here. Then we started adding other names, but it started as just like a joke. Casey, Doug, little kid Schilling, youngerish Schilling. Oh, it was Evan, this kid Evan Schilling, and then all his younger brothers, but we couldn't remember their names. That was just because them and their mom were assholes when they were like our old neighbors. What? They were just little bratty kids. And they used to beat their dog with a pool noodle. They used to whack their dog with a pool noodle. So that's why they're getting wedgies. She's shocking the shit out of you. Oh yeah. I am corrupt. I'm way more corrupt than y'all thought. Beat the dig, yeah. They used to whack him with a pool noodle. Whatever light is on my side, my mom's asking me to shut her light. I thought I already did. I thought I did shut it off. Didn't y'all see me shut the lights before I came over? Oh, it's just this. It's your little plug-in light. I got it. Your little night light thing. It was your night light. It's bright. Oh. Bright. Hi. Hi. Jamie, did you ever get your background check? The same court, my fingers are like, ah! She's talking the sheet. I think it's funny that you said sheet instead of the other word, because that's what we used to say as kids. We always thought the word sheets were a big joke. So yeah, it was those people, a bunch of other people. Those are like real people, so I'm gonna try not to write their names. And all the lunch ladies and all the custodians. Got something against the lunch ladies. All the lunch ladies and all the custodians. There's like people I like on here. Carmela Perella. That was our old bus driver. I actually liked her. Like a lot of these people are people I like have no problem with. So we were just like we literally went through our yearbook like line by line and just like picked people that we were like could make up a problem with, basically. Like, oh, this person did this that one time. Write her name down. Give her a wedgie. Let's see if there's any other funny ones, but it aren't real names. Teddy. This is where it got trouble because we were going through our. Like, I don't even remember who half these people are. This is where we were just going through the yearbook. But 20 years later, don't remember who half these people are. Wedulous Sterling, Jess's evil schizo ex, Megan's family. That's my best friend's family, my old best friends. Megan's whole family, except Ryan. That was like her little baby brother. Kid with a hockey puck. And I got my family, except Anthony. Apparently Anthony was being nice to me. Mr. Folds again, the evil guidance counselor. Rob Tomaskin, evil bastard with a tiny dick. My friends were in on some of this too, so they added people. By the way, I don't know anything about anyone having a tiny dick. That was probably my friend Jess who added that, I think. Miss Moralt, the evil teacher. Britney Spears is back on there. NSYNC, the preppy bitches in CPR classes. George W. Bush. Osama bin Laden. Terrorist. See, we just like started making stuff up. Dave Hunt, stupid looking kid. Nick can't keep his balls to himself. I remember that. That was a kid in that was in CPR class. It wasn't like his actual balls. He was literally like playing with like a bunch of balls and they kept going over to where we were and hitting us. Like he was playing basketball or whatever, a bunch of things, and his balls kept, he was like grabbing balls and shooting them and then just shooting hoops with like a bunch. He had like 3 different balls and he'd shoot all of them and then go get them. And his stupid balls kept going over to where we were sitting. So yes, he couldn't keep his balls to himself. Why the president? Why not the president, guys? Why not the president? It was George W. George W. Balls to the walls. Yeah, nobody liked George W. back in the day. Still kind of don't. That was during like the whole Osama bin Laden experience and him going to like make everyone go to war in Afghanistan. "9/11 type stuff. So he was not well liked during that time. We got Ulysses S. Grant. Ulysses S. Grant, you know, good old Ulysses from the what's it called? The Revolutionary War. Good old Ulysses from the Revolution. This is fucking loser. Courtney, Jackie's bastard? Something? I don't know who Courtney is. It just says Jackie's bastard. Megan's dad, Nikki Hickey. Jeanette Carney added herself. That's one of my friends. She added herself. Actually, that's a he now. Their name isn't the same. But yeah, she was a she then, so I guess I'll say herself. Like I said, this was a group project. I don't even know all these people. These are all teachers. I don't know any of those people really. Harrison Bentley was just some annoying kid. Back when we were kids. I think that's the last page. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, see, it was very much a joke. We would just add random people. Like, some of these people aren't even alive anymore. Ulysses S. Grant from the... He was like one of the soldiers from the South in the Civil War. Sorry, not the Revolutionary War, the Civil War. He was a Civil War soldier for the South. Number 6. There's a 7. Yeah, that's 7. Is this the one I just had, though? No, maybe not. Delta, where'd we go? Florida? Yeah, I was coming from Florida. A little coloring. Yeah, I wonder where... I know I mentioned this crazy girl. Some girl complimented my depressing artwork for my crafts class. Sweet. But now I'm on the bus heading towards freedom. Spare free time. Cough drops. Woo, Webley's dancing around in my head. Webley is kick-ass. Always manages to bring a little happiness into my life. Spunky. Yeah, that was my imaginary friend. I used to just picture him doing fun things in my head sometimes. Rocky Horror Show. We did a Rocky Horror Picture Show, it looks like. Megan throws a puppy at me. What? My hair hurts and apparently beavers are nocturnal. There's a mirror on the floor staring up at me and then Megan throws a puppy at me. Yeah, and then I look up and realize I'm awake. Oh, that's a dream, I guess. That was a dream, I guess. I'm like, what? Throwing puppies. Yeah, Ulysses definitely wasn't alive. Right? Yeah, I don't know why people didn't realize it wasn't a joke. It went over their heads, I guess. I guess it went over their heads. Went to the mall. It was a funny little. We went to the mall earlier with Jess, Miki, and Megan, and it was tons of fun. We walked around completing almost everything on our list of things to do in the mall. We blew a mannequin, screamed about mounting Webley in the night, and fucking lepers. Okay. Then, before we left the mall, this anal bead comes up to us and he's like, "Do your clothes symbolize anything?" And we're like, no. He's like, "Well, it's all black. Are you witches?" We're like, "We always dress this way. We're not witches." But Jess is. And then he started asking Jess all about witchcraft. Shit. So finally we realized we had to go, but we asked if we could take his picture. And so he's like, "I'd love to be in a picture with real witch." So he had Jess next to him under one arm, and then I cut in and asked if Webley could get in the picture. So yeah, he was confused at first, but I think he thought it was part of the whole witchcraft thing, so he put his other arm around invisible Webley. Yay! My imaginary friend got included. Then, as we were leaving the store, we gave this random anal bead a random card that said, "Dear anal bead, may your day be full of orgasmic fits and rainbow-colored condoms." Then we made our grand exit from the mall. Alas, then my mom picks me up at Miki's house and takes me home to hell. Within the first 5 minutes of being home, I ended up in a fit of tears after getting in a fight with my little brother. Mom, the insane B word, begins to yell at me profusely over every effing thing, greatly lowering my self-worth. Seeing as I'm lazy, don't do a thing to help around here, argue incessantly, I'm a B, a loser, a pain in the A, negative, and don't deserve to live here. Yeah. So she yells and yells, and when I tell her I can't stand her or my little brother, she says not to open my effing mouth, as if all I have is negativity. It's difficult not to have negativity towards them. So yeah, now I guess I can't even talk and tell anyone how I feel because I'm not allowed to be effing negative. I can't stand them. My mom's insane. My goodness. Well, that took a turn. That took a little turn from being silly in the mall. Oh my god, yeah, see, we had a whole list. This was our list of things to do in the mall. We only completed some of them. Things to do. Blow a mannequin. At Abercrombie and Fitch. This is my friend's writing, so I assume she wrote most of the list. Jackie and Miki argue about prostitution prices in front of random people. Take random pictures. Buy condoms. Buy a camera. There's some regular things on here, I guess. I don't know who needed the camera. I think this was Miki's list, my friend. Buy pants. Go up to a really old guy. I guess they had to put really old guy. And pretend he's your lost granddaddy. Some of this stuff still making me laugh. Late night Ari spicy. Yeah, you get the late show. We're gonna have to like go through these and like have like reading sessions if y'all are enjoying this, because I'm enjoying this. I haven't read these in forever. Some of it gets dark. It's definitely dark Ari, but it's still hilarious because I'm very random. Go up to a really old guy in the mall and pretend he's your lost granddaddy. Go up to a Spanish person and say, "Me gusta sobre en la noche," something at night. Anyone know Spanish? Me gusta subro. I don't know what that is. Subro. Me gusta something en la noche. I like me gusta. I like Sex in the night is, I think, what it is. I don't know what that's supposed to say, but I like something in the night. Yeah, after dark is basically, and la noche is after at night. I feel like we're about to read some sick high school emo poetry. Oh, I have you guys, as long as you promise not to laugh too much. I mean, we can laugh because I'm laughing, but as long as you promise not to laugh too much. Y'all can laugh, but don't shame me. This is vulnerable. This is vulnerable. Nobody was ever supposed to see this. Nobody was ever supposed to see this stuff. God, we're gonna sit. Nobody was ever supposed to see. We already covered plenty, right? Yeah, y'all already know I was a pervert now. All right, let me finish reading this list because these are things that we actually like. We had a plan to go out and be silly in the mall. We had a whole plan. So let me finish reading this because I don't remember what all the things were. I remember the activity that we went to the mall with this whole list and we're like doing silly things. But I don't remember all the things we did. So yeah, do something in the night. I like something in the night. Sure, it's hard to read her handwriting too. Pretend to have extra chromosomes. We're so bad. Keep in mind also this was a different time. I'm not going to get myself canceled here. I laugh at mine because mine's cringy, but I was so emotional. It was everything, right? Yeah, there's a lot of dark stuff in here too, but I've just been reading the more funny stuff. But yeah, like even that one, they go from funny to very dark very quickly. Let's see. All right, so it's kind of taped in here at a weird angle. Pretend to have extra chromosomes. Freak out screaming at a email. I think that's what it's supposed to be. A email. A Gmail. And store. Grab someone. Couldn't do this nowadays. You'd get sued for assault. Grab someone. Grab someone and start shaking them, then run away with arms flailing. This is all under pretend to have extra chromosomes. In bathroom, 2 girls, 1 stall, orgasmic noises. I've been a very naughty something. Will you penalize me? I assume that means girl. I've been a very naughty girl. Will you penalize me? These are just quotes of like things that we were supposed to say out loud around people. Hey, daddy, want some candy? Smoke paper. Go up to a guy and say that your boyfriend is ready to go, but you really need condoms and ask him for one. Say he's right over there behind that bush. Have a semen-like substance dripping from your mouth. So you're just supposed to run up to someone and be like, oh my god, my boyfriend, he's really, really ready to go, but do you have any condoms? He's right over there waiting behind the bush. I really need some condoms. Drody bag? What? Drody bag? I don't know what that says. Droopy? Drooly? Oh, drooly bag. I don't know what that means though. Snort in a store. Say, I like veggie porn. I fuck lepers. Jodo e leprosos. Oh, in Spanish. Just go up to people and say, Jodo a leprosos. Jodo a leprosos. I've been deeply satisfied with your performance. These are like things, like quotes of things we were supposed to say to people. Like when you check out, you can say to the cashier, I've deeply, what was it? I've been deeply satisfied by your performance. Yeah, that some of this stuff gets you in trouble nowadays. Can't do that stuff nowadays. What's this? This is a note. Doing things on the weekends. You want some drama? This is a note I haven't sent. Let's see. This is behind the scenes gossip that I guess I never sent to my friend, but let's see what I was gossiping about. This was my bestie. There's a frog. Unless she... No, she didn't. Sometimes we would write things back and forth. So we'd write, like, I would write on one side, and then I'd get the note back because she would write on the other side and send it back. But this looks like just one that I somehow never got to sending. We would, like, pass them to each other between classes. So it says, Hola, Megan. Yeah, hello. That was some pretty deep emotional shit. I'm not sure if I'd give that to my mom if I were me. But nonetheless, man. Yeah, anyway... Dude, I'm so sick of school. It's been pretty cool though, because I've actually been doing things on the weekends lately instead of just going to sleep at 5 a.m. as the sun rises and waking just as the sun begins to set. Last weekend was Mickey's and the mall. The weekend before that, I went to Belmont, and now this coming weekend, we get to go to Belmont House again. That was, we were living down where I went to school, and we moved up. Belmont is like a couple towns over where I first lived when I moved to this area. So it was before I moved up here, because I moved up here after high school. But I was still in New Hampshire, just in a different area of New Hampshire, like down south. Now I'm up in the mountains. But we would go up to the house on the weekend because it was like our weekend summer house. My dad was building it, so we would go up and hang out with him while he built houses up here. Let's see. I asked my mom if it's fine for both you and Miki to come up with us this weekend. Even cooler, we have Twister, the hot spot. For real though, not that I have a desire to do that at this point. This is just making me have flashbacks to my childhood. Yeah, isn't it fun? It's fun reading through this stuff. That's why I like it. Let's see, we'll have to turn my Reddit streams into Ari's journal day. I'll just cringe over my journals once a week. This is more fun. Cringe. Let's see. Okay, where was I? Looks like I was inviting my friends up for the weekend. We would do that a lot. They would come up like hang out with me like almost every weekend. My friend Miki almost lived at my house pretty much one summer, and so did my friend Jackie. Hi, Stratty. Here, what did I say? We got Twister, the hot spot. The really, really dirty, perverted game. Do it in the right foot on blue, left arm on yellow position. Oh, do it in the right foot on blue, left arm on yellow position, baby. We also have life up there, so it's gonna be cool. Board games. Kitty. Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Hi. Yeah? You weren't around when I had these journals. You weren't even alive. We had little Tippy. We had my kitty Tippy when I was writing this. You weren't even a thought. Your mommy wasn't even a thought. You weren't a thought, and your mommy wasn't a thought, and I don't even think your great-grandma was a thought. Yeah. Kitty cat. Hi. So yeah, planning to play board games up there, it looks like. So it's going to be cool. It'll also be cool for Miki because she'll be able to get away from Jess for the weekend. God, I'm so pissed at Jess. Did they break up yet? Here comes the drama. The gossip, y'all. So Jess was this girl. She was like really annoying. And I don't know. She was weird because she was like, I don't know. She was perverted in the way that like is actually like creeping, like that she would like be like groping my friend like when she didn't want to be groped. Like she was like pretty much abusive. Like my friend has like nowadays she has like literal trauma from this past relationship. It was her one and only girl on girl. She thought she might be bi. This was her one and only girl on girl relationship, and I think this girl was older. She was like, we were like 15, 16, and this girl was like in her 20s. She had already graduated. And she definitely preyed, I think, upon the fact that my friend was young and like questioning, curious. So yeah, it was creepy. And they had sex in my bed when I completely asked them not to. On my birthday. I was like, can you please not? They like ruined my birthday by having sex in my bed. Like, y'all are supposed to be hanging out with me. Can you like not do that? You're in a tree? Kitty. Yeah, Stratus is awesome. So yeah, that girl was not fun. It looks like we're trying to plan their breakup. I'm so pissed at Jess. Did they break up yet? I should probably let you see the letter I wrote to her that I'm kind of scared to give to her. She's already insane and depressed enough without me yelling at her about her actions. I don't enjoy being cruel and uncaring towards her, but this has gone on long enough, and it's obviously obvious that Miki doesn't want to be with her anymore. And it's obvious that Jess doesn't love Miki, at least not normally. She loves Miki in her own weird, twisted way. My hair is funny. I think that was like, I guess that's going past that now. That's the end of that. It's going into went from deep gossip, I guess, to back to silly stuff. Because that's how you are when you're a teen. You're like, this stupid girl, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, my hair. I like trees too. So yeah, this girl was very abusive, and we were all trying to like get my friend away from her, basically. So it says, my hair is funny because it can bounce like melons. Haha. I really hate writing in pencil. Pens are the way of the future, but mine ran out of ink. Blah. Okay. Like switched from pen to pencil. Switched up here was pen, and now it's pencil. Ran out of ink, I guess. Pens are the way of the future, but mine ran out of ink, so blah. Okay. So you should ask your mom if you can come over my house on Friday and come to Belmont with us. Ah, the power of cheese. That syrup of ipecac sounds really nasty. What bulimic would choose to take that every day instead of just sticking your finger down your throat or just forcing it up on their own? Why bother if it makes you feel ill anyway? It's pathetic. So am I. I did okay yesterday. I had eggs yesterday, and then I went for a nice long walk / run, and then we're getting into, yeah, I probably shouldn't read all that. Spaghetti. My mom wanted to give me more, but I got all annoyed with her and told her she just wanted me to get fat so that she would look thinner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's getting into a little ED territory. But I didn't want to be like too, I didn't want to be too triggering to go too much into stuff. This is basically me and my friend comparing notes, but it could be taken in like a ED pro way because I was pro at the time, but I'm not anymore. So I don't want to like give people tips on how to do things because I was basically bragging about how little I ate. So yeah, my mom wanted to give me more, but I got all angry and told her she just wanted me to get fat so she would look thin. And then I said, wow, I messed up. That's my friend. The band is going to Florida and his dad's going to play at the Lyric Theater. Oh, his dad's band. Then when his dad leaves, Sub's going to go to Massachusetts with him. He's going to stay there until his dad's next show, and then he's coming here. God, this summer is going to be awesome, but I have a feeling that they're not moving up here this summer either because Nina sucks and can't make up her mind and refuses to get a job to make money to help her move. Stupid, stupid people. I wanted my friend to move up here. They had said they were going to, and then they never did. Also, I'm not exactly sure anymore as to whether or not you can come to Belmont with us. Because my mom is pissed at me for skipping school yesterday. I'm hoping she'll let you come. She said it was all right before, so who knows? Well, yeah. Young, freshly baked pizza crumbs in a bucket. Actually says that. Pizza crumbs. Young, freshly baked pizza crumbs in a bucket with cottage cheese. If you guys do come, I really want to go to Avery's because you should really try the duck there. It's really good duck. The best. I have to go now because I'm getting more hunger pains and I have the inability to concentrate on anything for very long. So yeah, life is good / bad / sad / glad and all that other mumbo jumbo. Love you always. That's so weird. Pizza crumbs in a bucket. I have such an amazing nose for cocaine. Yeah, lots of stuff did used to go up my nose. Now I'm too stuffy. I don't think I could put anything up there. Nothing could fit in there up now. I had too much sinus issues, probably from when I did used to do things. You guys read that? Penis torture 2003. Death by penis. I'm glad you like my nose, right? It's a Roman nose, they call it. It's long and thin. I like my nose, thank you. It's very unique. It's big. I got a big schnoz. Big schnoz. It's okay. You're a transracial man? What's a transracial? Can't get grosser than me. Schizomaniac monkey spewing rapist attack. What? I have no idea. Do I have poetry in this one? I was going to try to find poetry. Blibbity blue. Cough drops. Let's see. English. What I was initially looking for was mention of the creepy girl. Oh, I skipped a couple. Oh, no, I was trying to get back to where I was. New semester. Some of it's hard because I rant a lot. This is like ranting in between everything. Let's see. Oh, this is a shitty letter from my dad. Let's see. Hi. Stratty. Hello. Stratty cat, Stratty cat. Stratty, Stratty cat, Stratty cat. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Alex says the nose do be very beautiful though. Thank you. Hi. Hi. Get off my book. Can I at least get my book? Dingus on a stick. Stratty. Hi. Do, 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 do. I went to back to the freaking office of this effing school to get my necklace, and some effing bitch office lady was like, "We don't have it, okay? You were here before we checked. We don't have it." So I asked the lady who took it to begin with if she knew where it might be, and that stupid fetus just stared at me. Oh, I might have said fat ass. Just stared. I was like, fetus. Just stared at me like an idiot while the office lady bitch told me to come and check with the dean. The 2 times that I've been to the dean, she wasn't there, and now they told me she's not going to be there until next Monday. Well, F this shit. Jeez. It's not fair. Basically, the stupid school has stolen my personal property and lost it, and there's nothing I can do about it. They took my necklace because it supposedly it was like a black choker with like, it had the little things on it, but they were more, they called it spikes, but they were like knobs. They weren't like sharp. They were like little, what do they call them? Like bullet type things. They're not spikes, but it's like the little, I don't know. It's silver little things that go in there between a choker. They said it was spikes and I was going to hurt someone with it. I'm going to take off my necklace and stab someone with my little necklace spikes. So they confiscated my necklace and then they lost it. I was like, bitch, that was $15 or $12, I think, probably back then, because things weren't too expensive, but it was $12 is a lot for a 15-year-old. So yeah, they took my stuff and then they lost it. I'm like, that's not nice. So yeah, I was pissed. See, this is interesting. This goes a little into my, like where it says, a lot of this is random, but it pulls from, it's like association. It comes from like, it's like a word association thing. So watch. But it'll go into my, people were arguing in my head last night. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but they were angry and wouldn't shut up. So that goes into like my medium-y thing where I'll just hear like voices kind of like between 2 people like talking to each other very like lightly sometimes. And yeah, it's usually when I'm sleeping or very tired on the cusp of sleep. But yeah, it was like in my dreams, I'll just hear like people going back and forth. I skipped school again. That makes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. I went to sleep yesterday. Yesterday early, therefore I didn't get my homework, makeup shit done. I should probably start it because I need to get it done, but I don't feel up to it. My head hurts and I'm dizzy. I'm depressed, my emotions are on overload, and I'm freaking out. I dreamt of Sup, that was my best friend. Last night, Kurt Cobain died, and I couldn't locate the orange crayon of puke. Crayons stood straight up on their own, and candles float in midair. Rooms are set ablaze, and people die hidden under the bed before I get locked in a closet. I cried myself to sleep again, and then woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Woke up, turned over, and fell off the side of the earth. Stood up, and as my room slanted harshly to the left, then jolted to the right as I stumbled into a wall. Why is the brown crayon staring at me? People were arguing in my head last night. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but they were angry and wouldn't shut up. It's cold in here. The green slinky is eating wires, and the glue is watching him angrily. Why is everybody so cruel? I hate going down and pretending I'm feeling happy, 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 happy. I want to be with my friends, but I don't want to have to pretend I'm happy for them, because that's what inevitably happens when I'm with them. Falling off the floor, stumbling into darkness. Depression makes you feel sad today, and then you die tomorrow. Get a life or die trying. F you. Yeah, it's kind of like a mix between the dream and then stuff that I was actually seeing in my room. I think the slinky eating the wires was my actual slinky falling onto my computer wires. So I have like a vivid memory, and then I probably just had glue on my table. But I did always have a slinky, and I always kept it on my desk with my computer. So yeah, it would be a lot of like things like it would be like word association with like things that I'd see around in my room or whatever. And I'd just like word it a certain way. Like what it made me think of. This made me the slinky falling over made me think of the slinky eating it. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is another random song, but I can't remember. I would usually make up like music in my head, like a tune for it to go to. I have no idea what the tune was, so it says, steal my sanity and put it in a box. I hate, must escape. Who we are, we never were. Who we are, will never be. Can't you tell what this means to me? Don't you miss who you'll never be? Steal my sanity and put it in a box. I hate it, must escape it. You like to tell me who I am, but I don't really give a damn. Can't you tell what this means to me? Don't you miss who you'll never be? I want to be a fabrication. I won't play an imitation. You can take all that you've got. Take it to hell where you'll rot. It wasn't what you wanted. You could be like me, and I don't care. Oh, take me, rate me, hate me. I'll never be what you wanted. I'll never see what you saw in me. I'll never be what you saw in me. I'll never see what you wanted me to be. And I don't care, and I don't care, and I don't care. I'm never, 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 and I'm never coming out of my box. Oh, there's more. Maybe it's not me you're dissing. Perhaps you're the one who's wishing you could be like me. We back with the cocaine nose? Why are you obsessed with cocaine? Cocaine's the one thing I never really did do. Yeah, dude, I don't know what your obsession with cocaine is. I'll just, I'm not gonna get rid of him, but I'll time him out. Get over your fascination with, cocaine. Oh, kitties. 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 Such cute kitties. That's just about music. Let's see. trying to see in here what else there is. I don't like people. Why can't I be a fucking recluse and never come out of my room? Only people I'll ever have to see would be my friends, and only when I want to see them. F everyone else. I'm tired. Wish I could put my friends in a box and take them out when I want them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just get off too, and I'll just like look through this on my own and try to find some highlights. But yeah, you guys got to see some. I do want to find that part, but I'll hopefully find it by next time. I'll be looking in on my own and try to skim through it. I know I mentioned Hula Hoop Girl in here somewhere. I know I mentioned Hula Hoop Girl in here somewhere. See, I'm going to continue scrolling through my stuff and my own. I'm going to go get another piece of pizza too. I'm hungry. Oh, but yeah, thank you for not cringing too hard at me tonight. As long as you think I'm still cool now, even though I used to be a cringe master. I think I was funny sometimes. Oh, God. Get up. Oh. Oh, boy. Read more of those? Yeah, we'll read more next time. We will definitely read more of those next time. We'll have to make it a series because there's a lot. There are years. There's like at least 10 years worth of journaling in there. Those go from like 1990. I mean, the ones when I was young, I didn't write a lot at a time because I was little. I would just write a little bit. But yeah, those go from like when I was literally like 9 till 25. So there's a lot there. But yeah, everybody sleep well, and we will see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I had fun with you guys, sharing with y'all. We'll have to make a cringe series. Ari's cringe. Come cringe with Ari. That'll be our new series. Alright, good night, folks. Good night to the animals. Good night. Good night. You and Looney sleeping. Good night, Looney. Good night, Looney. After dark with Ari, right? Yeah, Ari gets silly. She's willing to show her silly, crazy side after dark. I gotta be a serious adult during the day and do adult things. Come here. Can you say goodnight, Lucas? Yeah? Hi. His little noise. Good night, Lucky. He's so cute. Bye, guys. Love y'all.